Welcome, everybody. Clyde Abshire Stadium, and as you can see, nobody in the stands yet here because we are in a lightning delay currently. We should be kicking off our by-district round against Atascocita right about now, but this cold front passing through the area, bringing along some lightning as well, so we are currently in a lightning delay. The plan as it stands now, let the lightning delay pass through and then give the teams about another 45 minutes to warm up. So as it stands right now, coaches and everybody here, we expect to kick off around 8:05. That is the current scheduled kickoff time between Deer Park and Atascocita. We will keep you updated if that changes, but as it stands right now, 8:05, the scheduled kickoff time for this by-district matchup between Deer Park and Atascocita. As we are currently in a lightning delay, we will keep you updated as anything changes, but as it stands right now, we will see you closer to 8 o'clock. Right back here at Abshire Stadium.
Is proud to support the DPISD Book Bus program. The bus will make stops throughout the community to distribute books and keep students reading all year long. We hope to encourage both love and passion for reading in even the youngest of our students. Check out the district's website to find out where the book bus will be stopping next.
And go Deer!
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge-level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first every day.
Okay, so take this right. Now pull into that parking space. Now put the car in park. Great, thanks so much. It's my lunch break.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop where flavor gets its wings.
Order now at Wingstop in Deer Park, 7730 Spencer Highway.
I'm a proud Deer Park High alum, class of 2002. I grew up with Coach Flynn. We played baseball together. Now, I'm an attorney in Houston, fighting to make our community safer. We've recovered hundreds of millions for injured people, from car wrecks to refinery accidents. Deer Park prepared me for the challenges I face today, and when you need help, I'm prepared to fight for you.
You show great promise. And with a Promise at San Jack Scholarship, you can reach your goals debt-free. Promise is money to help cover the cost of tuition and books at San Jacinto College. It's available to graduating seniors living in the San Jacinto College taxing district, regardless of your GPA or income. Get your credential tuition free. Apply to be a Promise Scholar today. Visit our website for more information.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge-level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first every day.
It's time for personal injury attorney David Garcia to give back to the town he grew up in.
Now open in Deer Park, I'm here to represent you.
This Saturday, while you watch the game, we're watching the grill. Order through the Jersey Mike's app for free Saturday delivery, unless you're gonna miss seeing this. Introducing free Saturday delivery. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
In 1928, Shell moved to Deer Park and started operations the next year. This was the beginning of a lifelong partnership. Over the decades, the site and community have grown together and stepped up to the challenge time and again. Today, Shell Chemicals proudly produces the building blocks to transform our modern world. They give us the clothes we wear and the gadgets we enjoy. As our employees give back to the community, products made with chemicals care for us too. They help us see better and improve hygiene. Our site creates jobs and helps bring the community together, while chemical building blocks keep us connected, both virtually, physically, and inside our homes. Chemicals help make our world better, beginning right here in Deer Park, the birthplace of Texas.
The Deer Park Education Foundation, in partnership with the Deer Park School District, is proud to support the DPISD Book Bus program. The bus will make stops throughout the community to distribute books and keep students reading all year long. We hope to encourage both love and passion for reading in even the youngest of our students. Check out the district's website to find out where the book bus will be stopping next.
And go Deer!
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge-level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first every day.
Okay, so take this right. Now pull into that parking space. Now put the car in park. Great, thanks so much. It's my lunch break.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Order now at Wingstop in Deer Park, 7730 Spencer Highway.
I'm a proud Deer Park High alum, class of 2002. I grew up with Coach Flynn. We played baseball together. Now, I'm an attorney in Houston, fighting to make our community safer. We've recovered hundreds of millions for injured people, from car wrecks to refinery accidents. Deer Park prepared me for the challenges I face today, and when you need help, I'm prepared to fight for you.
You show great promise. And with a Promise at San Jack Scholarship, you can reach your goals debt-free. Promise is money to help cover the cost of tuition and books at San Jacinto College. It's available to graduating seniors living in the San Jacinto College taxing district, regardless of your GPA or income. Get your credential tuition free. Apply to be a Promise Scholar today. Visit our website for more information.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge-level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first every day.
It's time for personal injury attorney David Garcia to give back to the town he grew up in.
Now open in Deer Park, I'm here to represent you.
This Saturday, while you watch the game, we're watching the grill. Order through the Jersey Mike's app for free Saturday delivery, unless you're gonna miss seeing this. Introducing free Saturday delivery. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
In 1928, Shell moved to Deer Park and started operations the next year. This was the beginning of a lifelong partnership. Over the decades, the site and community have grown together and stepped up to the challenge time and again. Today, Shell Chemicals proudly produces the building blocks to transform our modern world. They give us the clothes we wear and the gadgets we enjoy. As our employees give back to the community, products made with chemicals care for us too. They help us see better and improve hygiene. Our site creates jobs and helps bring the community together, while chemical building blocks keep us connected, both virtually, physically, and inside our homes. Chemicals help make our world better, beginning right here in Deer Park, the birthplace of Texas.
The Deer Park Education Foundation, in partnership with the Deer Park School District, is proud to support the DPISD Book Bus program. The bus will make stops throughout the community to distribute books and keep students reading all year long. We hope to encourage both love and passion for reading in even the youngest of our students. Check out the district's website to find out where the book bus will be stopping next.
And go Deer!
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge-level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first every day.
Okay, so take this right. Now pull into that parking space. Now put the car in park. Great, thanks so much. It's my lunch break.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Order now at Wingstop in Deer Park, 7730 Spencer Highway.
I'm a proud Deer Park High alum, class of 2002. I grew up with Coach Flynn. We played baseball together. Now, I'm an attorney in Houston, fighting to make our community safer. We've recovered hundreds of millions for injured people, from car wrecks to refinery accidents. Deer Park prepared me for the challenges I face today, and when you need help, I'm prepared to fight for you.
You show great promise. And with a Promise at San Jack Scholarship, you can reach your goals debt-free. Promise is money to help cover the cost of tuition and books at San Jacinto College. It's available to graduating seniors living in the San Jacinto College taxing district, regardless of your GPA or income. Get your credential tuition free. Apply to be a Promise Scholar today. Visit our website for more information.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge-level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first every day.
It's time for personal injury attorney David Garcia to give back to the town he grew up in.
Now open in Deer Park, I'm here to represent you.
This Saturday, while you watch the game, we're watching the grill. Order through the Jersey Mike's app for free Saturday delivery, unless you're gonna miss seeing this. Introducing free Saturday delivery. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
In 1928, Shell moved to Deer Park and started operations the next year. This was the beginning of a lifelong partnership. Over the decades, the site and community have grown together and stepped up to the challenge time and again. Today, Shell Chemicals proudly produces the building blocks to transform our modern world. They give us the clothes we wear and the gadgets we enjoy. As our employees give back to the community, products made with chemicals care for us too. They help us see better and improve hygiene. Our site creates jobs and helps bring the community together, while chemical building blocks keep us connected, both virtually, physically, and inside our homes. Chemicals help make our world better, beginning right here in Deer Park, the birthplace of Texas.
The Deer Park Education Foundation, in partnership with the Deer Park School District, is proud to support the DPISD Book Bus program. The bus will make stops throughout the community to distribute books and keep students reading all year long. We hope to encourage both love and passion for reading in even the youngest of our students. Check out the district's website to find out where the book bus will be stopping next.
And go Deer!
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge-level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first every day.
Okay, so take this right. Now pull into that parking space. Now put the car in park. Great, thanks so much. It's my lunch break.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Order now at Wingstop in Deer Park, 7730 Spencer Highway.
I'm a proud Deer Park High alum, class of 2002. I grew up with Coach Flynn. We played baseball together. Now, I'm an attorney in Houston, fighting to make our community safer. We've recovered hundreds of millions for injured people, from car wrecks to refinery accidents. Deer Park prepared me for the challenges I face today, and when you need help, I'm prepared to fight for you.
You show great promise. And with a Promise at San Jack Scholarship, you can reach your goals debt-free. Promise is money to help cover the cost of tuition and books at San Jacinto College. It's available to graduating seniors living in the San Jacinto College taxing district, regardless of your GPA or income. Get your credential tuition free. Apply to be a Promise Scholar today. Visit our website for more information.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Community First TR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge-level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first, every day.
It's time for personal injury attorney David Garcia to give back to the town he grew up in.
Now open in Deer Park, I'm here to represent you.
This Saturday, while you watch the game, we're watching the grill. Order through the Jersey Mike's app for free Saturday delivery, unless you're going to miss seeing this. Introducing free Saturday delivery. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
In 1928, Shell moved to Deer Park and started operations the next year. This was the beginning of a lifelong partnership. Over the decades, the site and community have grown together and stepped up to the challenge time and again. Today, Shell Chemicals proudly produces the building blocks to transform our modern world. They give us the clothes we wear and the gadgets we enjoy. As our employees give back to the community, products made with chemicals care for us too. They help us see better and improve hygiene. Our site creates jobs and helps bring the community together, while chemical building blocks keep us connected, both virtually, physically, and inside our homes. Chemicals help make our world better, beginning right here in Deer Park, the birthplace of Texas.
The Deer Park Education Foundation, in partnership with the Deer Park School District, is proud to support the DPISD Book Bus program. The bus will make stops throughout the community to distribute books and keep students reading all year long. We hope to encourage both love and passion for reading in even the youngest of our students. Check out the district's website to find out where the book bus will be stopping next.
And go Deer!
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge-level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first, every day.
Okay, so take this right. Now pull into that parking space. Now put the car in park. Great, thanks so much. It's my lunch break.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Order now at Wingstop in Deer Park, 7730 Spencer Highway.
I'm a proud Deer Park High alum, class of 2002. I grew up with Coach Flynn. We played baseball together. Now, I'm an attorney in Houston, fighting to make our community safer. We've recovered hundreds of millions for injured people, from car wrecks to refinery accidents. Deer Park prepared me for the challenges I face today, and when you need help, I'm prepared to fight for you.
You show great promise. And with a Promise at San Jack Scholarship, you can reach your goals debt-free. Promise is money to help cover the cost of tuition and books at San Jacinto College. It's available to graduating seniors living in the San Jacinto College taxing district, regardless of your GPA or income. Get your credential tuition free. Apply to be a Promise Scholar today. Visit our website for more information.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge-level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first, every day.
It's time for personal injury attorney David Garcia to give back to the town he grew up in.
Now open in Deer Park, I'm here to represent you.
This Saturday, while you watch the game, we're watching the grill. Order through the Jersey Mike's app for free Saturday delivery, unless you're gonna miss seeing this. Introducing free Saturday delivery. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
In 1928, Shell moved to Deer Park and started operations the next year. This was the beginning of a lifelong partnership. Over the decades, the site and community have grown together and stepped up to the challenge time and again. Today, Shell Chemicals proudly produces the building blocks to transform our modern world. They give us the clothes we wear and the gadgets we enjoy. As our employees give back to the community, products made with chemicals care for us too. They help us see better and improve hygiene. Our site creates jobs and helps bring the community together, while chemical building blocks keep us connected, both virtually, physically, and inside our homes. Chemicals help make our world better, beginning right here in Deer Park, the birthplace of Texas.
The Deer Park Education Foundation, in partnership with the Deer Park School District, is proud to support the DPISD Book Bus program. The bus will make stops throughout the community to distribute books and keep students reading all year long. We hope to encourage both love and passion for reading in even the youngest of our students. Check out the district's website to find out where the book bus will be stopping next.
And go Deer!
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge-level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first every day.
Okay, so take this right. Now pull into that parking space. Now put the car in park.
Great, thanks so much.
It's my lunch break.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Order now at Wingstop in Deer Park, 7730 Spencer Highway.
I'm a proud Deer Park High alum, class of 2002. I grew up with Coach Flynn. We played baseball together. Now, I'm an attorney in Houston, fighting to make our community safer. We've recovered hundreds of millions for injured people, from car wrecks to refinery accidents. Deer Park prepared me for the challenges I face today, and when you need help, I'm prepared to fight for you.
You show great promise. And with a Promise at San Jack Scholarship, you can reach your goals debt-free. Promise is money to help cover the cost of tuition and books at San Jacinto College. It's available to graduating seniors living in the San Jacinto College taxing district, regardless of your GPA or income. Get your credential tuition free. Apply to be a Promise Scholar today. Visit our website for more information.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge-level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first every day.
It's time for personal injury attorney David Garcia to give back to the town he grew up in.
Now open in Deer Park, I'm here to represent you.
This Saturday, while you watch the game, we're watching the grill. Order through the Jersey Mike's app for free Saturday delivery, unless you're going to miss seeing this. Introducing free Saturday delivery. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
In 1928, Shell moved to Deer Park and started operations the next year. This was the beginning of a lifelong partnership. Over the decades, the site and community have grown together and stepped up to the challenge time and again. Today, Shell Chemicals proudly produces the building blocks to transform our modern world. They give us the clothes we wear and the gadgets we enjoy. As our employees give back to the community, products made with chemicals care for us too. They help us see better and improve hygiene. Our site creates jobs and helps bring the community together, while chemical building blocks keep us connected, both virtually, physically, and inside our homes. Chemicals help make our world better, beginning right here in Deer Park, the birthplace of Texas.
The Deer Park Education Foundation, in partnership with the Deer Park School District, is proud to support the DPISD Book Bus program. The bus will make stops throughout the community to distribute books and keep students reading all year long. We hope to encourage both love and passion for reading in even the youngest of our students. Check out the district's website to find out where the book bus will be stopping next.
And go Deer!
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge-level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first, every day.
Okay, so take this right. Now pull into that parking space. Now put the car in park. Great, thanks so much. It's my lunch break.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Order now at Wingstop in Deer Park, 7730 Spencer Highway.
I'm a proud Deer Park High alum, class of 2002. I grew up with Coach Flynn. We played baseball together. Now, I'm an attorney in Houston, fighting to make our community safer. We've recovered hundreds of millions for injured people, from car wrecks to refinery accidents. Deer Park prepared me for the challenges I face today, and when you need help, I'm prepared to fight for you.
You show great promise. And with a Promise at San Jack Scholarship, you can reach your goals debt-free. Promise is money to help cover the cost of tuition and books at San Jacinto College. It's available to graduating seniors living in the San Jacinto College taxing district, regardless of your GPA or income. Get your credential tuition free. Apply to be a Promise Scholar today. Visit our website for more information.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge-level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first, every day.
It's time for personal injury attorney David Garcia to give back to the town he grew up in.
Now open in Deer Park, I'm here to represent you.
This Saturday, while you watch the game, we're watching the grill. Order through the Jersey Mike's app for free Saturday delivery, unless you're gonna miss seeing this. Introducing free Saturday delivery. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
In 1928, Shell moved to Deer Park and started operations the next year. This was the beginning of a lifelong partnership. Over the decades, the site and community have grown together and stepped up to the challenge time and again. Today, Shell Chemicals proudly produces the building blocks to transform our modern world. They give us the clothes we wear and the gadgets we enjoy. As our employees give back to the community, products made with chemicals care for us too. They help us see better and improve hygiene. Our site creates jobs and helps bring the community together, while chemical building blocks keep us connected, both virtually, physically, and inside our homes. Chemicals help make our world better, beginning right here in Deer Park, the birthplace of Texas.
The Deer Park Education Foundation, in partnership with the Deer Park School District, is proud to support the DPISD Book Bus program. The bus will make stops throughout the community to distribute books and keep students reading all year long. We hope to encourage both love and passion for reading in even the youngest of our students. Check out the district's website to find out where the book bus will be stopping next.
And go Deer!
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge-level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first every day.
Okay, so take this right. Now pull into that parking space. Now put the car in park.
Great, thanks so much.
It's my lunch break.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Order now at Wingstop in Deer Park, 7730 Spencer Highway.
I'm a proud Deer Park High alum, class of 2002. I grew up with Coach Flynn. We played baseball together. Now, I'm an attorney in Houston, fighting to make our community safer. We've recovered hundreds of millions for injured people, from car wrecks to refinery accidents. Deer Park prepared me for the challenges I face today, and when you need help, I'm prepared to fight for you.
You show great promise. And with a Promise at San Jack Scholarship, you can reach your goals debt-free. Promise is money to help cover the cost of tuition and books at San Jacinto College. It's available to graduating seniors living in the San Jacinto College taxing district, regardless of your GPA or income. Get your credential tuition free. Apply to be a Promise Scholar today. Visit our website for more information.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge-level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first every day.
It's time for personal injury attorney David Garcia to give back to the town he grew up in.
Now open in Deer Park, I'm here to represent you.
This Saturday, while you watch the game, we're watching the grill. Order through the Jersey Mike's app for free Saturday delivery, unless you're gonna miss seeing this. Introducing free Saturday delivery. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
In 1928, Shell moved to Deer Park and started operations the next year. This was the beginning of a lifelong partnership. Over the decades, the site and community have grown together and stepped up to the challenge time and again. Today, Shell Chemicals proudly produces the building blocks to transform our modern world. They give us the clothes we wear and the gadgets we enjoy. As our employees give back to the community, products made with chemicals care for us too. They help us see better and improve hygiene. Our site creates jobs and helps bring the community together, while chemical building blocks keep us connected, both virtually, physically, and inside our homes. Chemicals help make our world better, beginning right here in Deer Park, the birthplace of Texas.
The Deer Park Education Foundation, in partnership with the Deer Park School District, is proud to support the DPISD Book Bus program. The bus will make stops throughout the community to distribute books and keep students reading all year long. We hope to encourage both love and passion for reading in even the youngest of our students. Check out the district's website to find out where the book bus will be stopping next.
And go Deer!
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge-level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first every day.
Okay, so take this right. Now pull into that parking space. Now put the car in park. Great, thanks so much. It's my lunch break.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Order now at Wingstop in Deer Park, 7730 Spencer Highway.
I'm a proud Deer Park High alum, class of 2002. I grew up with Coach Flynn. We played baseball together. Now, I'm an attorney in Houston, fighting to make our community safer. We've recovered hundreds of millions for injured people, from car wrecks to refinery accidents. Deer Park prepared me for the challenges I face today, and when you need help, I'm prepared to fight for you.
You show great promise. And with a Promise at San Jack Scholarship, you can reach your goals debt-free. Promise is money to help cover the cost of tuition and books at San Jacinto College. It's available to graduating seniors living in the San Jacinto College taxing district, regardless of your GPA or income. Get your credential tuition free. Apply to be a Promise Scholar today. Visit our website for more information.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge-level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first every day.
It's time for personal injury attorney David Garcia to give back to the town he grew up in.
Now open in Deer Park, I'm here to represent you.
This Saturday, while you watch the game, we're watching the grill. Order through the Jersey Mike's app for free Saturday delivery, unless you're gonna miss seeing this. Introducing free Saturday delivery. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
In 1928, Shell moved to Deer Park and started operations the next year. This was the beginning of a lifelong partnership. Over the decades, the site and community have grown together and stepped up to the challenge time and again. Today, Shell Chemicals proudly produces the building blocks to transform our modern world. They give us the clothes we wear and the gadgets we enjoy. As our employees give back to the community, products made with chemicals care for us too. They help us see better and improve hygiene. Our site creates jobs and helps bring the community together, while chemical building blocks keep us connected, both virtually, physically, and inside our homes. Chemicals help make our world better, beginning right here in Deer Park, the birthplace of Texas.
The Deer Park Education Foundation, in partnership with the Deer Park School District, is proud to support the DPISD Book Bus program. The bus will make stops throughout the community to distribute books and keep students reading all year long. We hope to encourage both love and passion for reading in even the youngest of our students. Check out the district's website to find out where the book bus will be stopping next.
And go Deer!
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge-level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first, every day.
Okay, so take this right. Now pull into that parking space. Now put the car in park. Great, thanks so much. It's my lunch break.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Order now at Wingstop in Deer Park, 7730 Spencer Highway.
I'm a proud Deer Park High alum, class of 2002. I grew up with Coach Flynn. We played baseball together. Now, I'm an attorney in Houston, fighting to make our community safer. We've recovered hundreds of millions for injured people, from car wrecks to refinery accidents. Deer Park prepared me for the challenges I face today, and when you need help, I'm prepared to fight for you.
You show great promise. And with a Promise at San Jack Scholarship, you can reach your goals debt-free. Promise is money to help cover the cost of tuition and books at San Jacinto College. It's available to graduating seniors living in the San Jacinto College taxing district, regardless of your GPA or income. Get your credential tuition free. Apply to be a Promise Scholar today. Visit our website for more information.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge-level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first, every day.
It's time for personal injury attorney David Garcia to give back to the town he grew up in.
Now open in Deer Park, I'm here to represent you.
This Saturday, while you watch the game, we're watching the grill. Order through the Jersey Mike's app for free Saturday delivery, unless you're gonna miss seeing this. Introducing free Saturday delivery. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
In 1928, Shell moved to Deer Park and started operations the next year. This was the beginning of a lifelong partnership. Over the decades, the site and community have grown together and stepped up to the challenge time and again. Today, Shell Chemicals proudly produces the building blocks to transform our modern world. They give us the clothes we wear and the gadgets we enjoy. As our employees give back to the community, products made with chemicals care for us too. They help us see better and improve hygiene. Our site creates jobs and helps bring the community together, while chemical building blocks keep us connected, both virtually, physically, and inside our homes. Chemicals help make our world better, beginning right here in Deer Park, the birthplace of Texas.
The Deer Park Education Foundation, in partnership with the Deer Park School District, is proud to support the DPISD Book Bus program. The bus will make stops throughout the community to distribute books and keep students reading all year long. We hope to encourage both love and passion for reading in even the youngest of our students. Check out the district's website to find out where the book bus will be stopping next.
And go Deer!
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge-level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first every day.
Okay, so take this right. Now pull into that parking space. Now put the car in park.
Great, thanks so much.
It's my lunch break.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Order now at Wingstop in Deer Park, 7730 Spencer Highway.
I'm a proud Deer Park High alum, class of 2002. I grew up with Coach Flynn. We played baseball together. Now, I'm an attorney in Houston, fighting to make our community safer. We've recovered hundreds of millions for injured people, from car wrecks to refinery accidents. Deer Park prepared me for the challenges I face today, and when you need help, I'm prepared to fight for you.
You show great promise. And with a Promise at San Jack Scholarship, you can reach your goals debt-free. Promise is money to help cover the cost of tuition and books at San Jacinto College. It's available to graduating seniors living in the San Jacinto College taxing district, regardless of your GPA or income. Get your credential tuition free. Apply to be a Promise Scholar today. Visit our website for more information.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge-level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First.
Referee bike check.
Smith caught on the run for the touchdown. Analysis in. Touchdown, Deer Park. Almost inside the 5 and all the way in. Touchdown. Well, are you ready for some playoff football on a Friday night? Welcome to Abshire Stadium, everybody. Mason Pratt here alongside Tim Culp. It is win or go home time here in the Lone Star State. Deer Park hosting the Atascocita Eagles here in the bi-district round. A little bit later start than we would have liked, but that cool front passing through delayed things just a little bit. But we are about 5 minutes away from kickoff here, and a familiar opponent for Deer Park in the opening round. As Deer Park hosting a playoff game and a familiar opponent in the Atascocita Eagles.
Yeah, the fact of the matter is, as you said, we've faced these guys before. We know what to be looking for. But, I think the fact of the matter is, one of the things you got to start with to begin with, Mason, is the fact you had a 9-1 season. You went 9-1 throughout your season. You went only had the one district lost against Channelview. You put yourself in a position to be able to host a home playoff game here this evening against Atascocita. Hey, that was the first step. Now the second step. We know this is not going to be an easy task. Nobody is surprised about that. But, hey, anything can happen on a crazy Friday night. We're starting a football game at 8:15 right now.
That's right. A wet field. We don't know the conditions out on the field. And You always have that puncher's chance. Obviously, a lot of folks picking Atascocita to make a very deep playoff run. They've gone at least 3 rounds deep every year in the playoffs since 2015. So this is an Eagles team that knows success. But Deer Park, like we've said, a high-powered offense. We've seen them put up points in bunches, and a defense that we were talking about just a few minutes ago off the air. Probably the best defense that Deer Park has had in several years.
I think so. I think the fact is, when you look at that defensive line on the front, they've done an outstanding job all year long. They've kept Deer Park in ball games when the offense might have been struggling a little bit until they could get things clicking and rolling. And so a great defense that Deer Park has, and I'm with you, I think probably one of the better ones we've had in some time. And
we're getting ready for the national anthem, just about 3.5 minutes away from game time here in the bi-district round. And we'll turn it over to the PA announcer here at Abshire. Actually being told that we are waiting on Atascocita. Eagles still in the locker room. Coaches in the box next to us, as always, making their way into their coach's booth. Officials, I think, letting Coach Stump and Atascocita know that, hey, we're ready to go here.
Here they come out. Well, it's it's one of those things that when you have a delay like this, things don't always go quiet, and everybody's it's just a little off schedule, so you got to.
Everybody's on a different clock.
Everybody's on a different clock. Try to keep everybody on the same time, but we're getting close here. So here they come out. We'll get them through the banner and then get them lined up and ready for the national anthem. And Mr. Creel, always the comedian.
Keeping us informed. Deer Park with their 39th trip in the postseason here in 2022. It has been a tough matchup in the bi-district round for the last 6 or 7 years. It's either been North Shore or Atascocita in that bi-district round. Tough hurdle to get over. And it seemed like if North Shore was in your district, you were matched up against Atascocita as a district winner, and now that both of them are gone, you're playing the loser of that matchup, essentially, even if you win your district. So they just cannot seem to avoid either Atascocita or North Shore.
Yeah, when you stop and look at that district up there, the fact is, we talked about this earlier, you talk about Atascocita and North Shore, but you got other schools up there. You'll have 3 or 4 teams in there that are top of the state, and so that's a very, very, very competitive district.
Yeah, North Shore taking care of business last night. They played their bi-district matchup against Dobie. Knocked off the Longhorns 49-3. We're pretty much always in control of that one, up 21-0 in the first quarter. Were the Mustangs taking care of Dobie. So, yeah, like you said, just all 4 of those teams that have made it out of 21-6A. Just talked about North Shore, Atascocita, who we're familiar with, C.E. King, and Summer Creek both. They are been some of the top teams in the Houston area.
Exactly, and they're just,
they're all crammed in one district.
All in one district. So you come out of that district, it's in the top 1 or 2 spots. You've actually done something. So, all right, I think we're getting everybody lined up now. Here we go.
now our national anthem.
And you can see the wind coming out of the north. It's going to be pretty consistent, you would think, throughout the course of tonight's ball game. Also, temperature is going to be dropping throughout the night as well.
62 degrees right now, so it's that wind blowing too. I guarantee you, if it's wet out there, it feels a lot cooler right now than 62 degrees.
Yeah, we saw an official earlier. He had the whole facial covering.
You would have thought he was playing up in Michigan or somewhere. The way he is all bundled up.
Expected a snowstorm.
Because I don't think he weighed more than about $125 himself. So no wonder he was wrapped up.
That might factor in too. So Deer Park getting to host another playoff game here at Abshire Stadium. And the captains for Deer Park getting ready to head out to midfield.
Well, you know, Mason, one thing about it is I always like it. I'm excited about tonight. I'm always excited about opportunity to play a good football game. And, again, I'm excited for this team from Deer Park. I mean, we talked about it. They're not expected to win this ball game. I mean, it's no secret. But the fact of the matter is these guys have played really, really hard all year long. And I think people may be surprised. I think they're probably going to come up and they're going to try to hit Atascocita right in the mouth early. And that's what you got to do to bring a guy down. And, you know, just keep pounding on him. So let's see what we can pull off. Anything can happen on any given Friday night.
Getting ready for the coin toss here. And throughout the course of the year, we were just thinking it was the district champion that would get to host a playoff game. And it wasn't until a couple weeks ago that we realized that, no, it is the top Division I or Division II school. They each get to host. So even despite Deer Park, the runners-up out of District 22 6A,
deferred their option to the second half.
Deer Park winning the toss. They will elect to defer. But I would imagine that there's just so many facilities, so many games that you just kind of, at some point, the UIL just has to say, yeah, you're able to host even if you don't win that district.
Defending the South goal.
So Deer Park going to have the wind at their back here to open up the game. Sanchez getting the ball teed up, averaging about 43 yards per kickoff this season. Should be able to get that, especially with the wind at his back.
Yeah, I think he's going to get that and probably a little bit more.
Kyron Lee, number 5, back deep for Atascocita. And we are underway by district matchup between Deer Park and Atascocita. And it will be Lee from his own 6-yard line, straight ahead up past the 20. Takes a big hit and taken down shy of the 20. And it's the safety, Batista.
That's the way you start the football game right there, Mason. Great job by Batista getting downfield on the coverage, making a good quick tackle. And that fired up these fans and this Deer Park team real quick.
Eagles going to start their opening drive at their own 19. Zion Brown, the quarterback. Shotgun formation. Hand it off on first down. Good carry by number 22, Nick Cordova, who's actually the backup running back. Eagles without their starting running back, Troy Blaylock, tonight, the sophomore. But Cordova does a good job to pick up about 8 on first down. Second down and short is Brown. Take a look at the wristband. 3 wideouts near side. Now they're going to send Lee in motion. Back on the ground for Cordova along the right side, and he's got a big hole wrapped up by Gustav before finally wrestling him down at the 45. 18-yard pickup by Cordova. Moves the chains to the first down of the evening. And so much size along the offensive line for Atascocita. This defensive line really going to be tested tonight. First down. 3 wideouts. Tight to the line to the near side, but they keep it on the ground. Another big hole for Cordova. Taking it into Deer Park territory before being wrestled down to the 42. And 3 straight handoffs for Cordova, and he's picking up yardage in chunks.
Yeah, you start looking at this offensive line real quick. These guys will go 6'4", 243, 6'1", 273, 5'10", 295, 6'2", 335. So, yeah, they've got a lot of beef up there on that front side of that offensive line.
Eagles quickly into Deer Park territory. 1st and 10 at the 42. Shotgun set for Brown. They go back on the ground. Cordova finally met near the line of scrimmage, and he's gang tackled after a short pickup of 1. And Dilly coming off the bottom of that pile, and that's what Deer Park is going to need a lot of tonight.
Yeah, Dilly is as well. That's going to be important for all of them. But Dilly's really going to have an outstanding ball game tonight. That front defensive line is going to have to try to slow them down and give him an opportunity to get in there and make those tackles or get in that backfield and cause some disruption.
Just a 1-yard gain for Cordova there. 2nd down and 9 from the Deer Park 41. Brown with an empty backfield as Cordova motions out. Deer Park only rushing 3. Design quarterback keeper for Brown. Lowers his shoulder, trying to fall forward. Picks up a few down to the 36. Makes it 3rd and manageable on the first carry from Brown tonight.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Colquitt checks in along the defensive line for Deer Park. 3rd down and 4. Eagles looking at their first 3rd down of the night. Brown calling out the play to the offensive line. Justin Montgomery, the running back. Handed off to him along the left side. Montgomery slicing his way. Looks like he'll be about a yard shy of the first down. 4th down and a yard. Offense for Atascocita. Looks like they're going to stay out there. Brown and company trying to convert on 4th down and 1.
Yeah, you just can't help but think that they're just going to try to cram this right down Deer Park's throat here.
As they go. The old Michigan eye look. 3 in the back. Keeper by Brown. Gets a push up front. And it's going to be enough to move the chains. Needed to get to the 32. He gets down to the 31, assisted by his backfield. Brown coming up, looked like a little bit of a limp there.
He did. He's still limping.
A lot of trouble putting weight on that foot. First down and 10 for Atascocita following that fourth down conversion. Ball at the Deer Park 31. Lee motions into the backfield, and all kinds of whistles come in as they were going with some misdirection here.
Yeah, they took a timeout.
Timeout, Atascocita. It's the first charge.
The Eagles going to burn their first timeout, and I wonder if that's just to get more of a look at Zion Brown, who, like we said, came up with a little bit of a limp following that fourth down conversion. So Eagles.
I don't know. That's. Like I said, I think it's probably something along those lines because, like I said, he was still limping. You could just see even when he went to the huddle or broke out of the huddle, he just couldn't hardly put any pressure on there. He was really favoring that leg.
And he was in the middle of that Deer Park defense pushing back, his offense trying to push him forward. He was at the brunt of both. So the Eagles on their opening drive, taking some time off the clock. Already 4 minutes gone by. Still only at the Deer Park 30. It has been the ground game so far for Atascocita that they have had the most success with. I don't think they put it in the air one time so far. First down and 10. Two backs in the backfield. Montgomery to his left. He's going to motion out. Brown, another design quarterback keeper. He's going to try and turn the corner. Brown, he's got lots of running room to the outside, and he's going to go out of bounds at about the 15, and a flag comes in right at the end of it.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with this.
Atascocita going to get some
face mask.
Oh.
Number 21 on the defense.
I didn't see that. I can't say.
Yeah, if it was going to be for a late hit, I would question that. But Sanders going to be called for the face mask.
And that's the one thing, Mason, right there, we haven't talked about it yet, is Deer Park is in the situation they need to play just almost perfect football. There's the first penalty right there on that side. But you can't give them, 15-yard penalties. You just cannot do it.
That has the Eagles knocking on the door. First and goal at the 7. After that long run by Zion Brown. First down, Cordova the back. Handed off to him along the right side. Following his blockers, he's met Webb making contact, and he's going to be thrown backwards after whistles come in. Mark him down at the 5.
Again, we talk about certain things. It's like that right there. You get that big pile together, everybody trying to push. That's when that football can come out. That's an opportunity where Deer Park, can try to take advantage. Try to just force something, make something happen just to keep them out of the end zone.
A modest 2-yard gain by Cordova there on first and goal. Second and goal from the 5. Lee motions lined up along the right side. Back on the ground for Cordova. He slices his way into the end zone. And what an opening drive by Atascocita. They burn more than 5 minutes off the clock, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Eagles taking advantage of that offensive line.
It looks like they thought they're kind of showing that 2-point conversion look, and then they said, no, we'll go ahead and just kick this thing.
Yusef Ibrahim, the senior kicker, out. Try and boot this one through. Going to be kicking into the wind. Good snap. Hold is good. And the kick splits the uprights. Eagles take their opening drive. And they go 81 yards. And more than 5 minutes taken off the clock. And they put 7 on the board.
Yeah, well, again, I don't think there's anything that we saw right there on that drive, on that opening drive, that any of us were surprised about. Is that they're going to play that good. They're going to get in behind that big offensive line they've got, and they're going to run the football. Got a talented quarterback in Brown, and they're just going to line up and say, you got to stop us.
York had a chance on a 4th down and 1 to get off the field. They were unable to get the stop. Eagles were able to finish off the drive with a touchdown. And Trey Martinez and Hayden Smith going to be back deep to receive the kickoff as Ibrahim putting the ball teed up on the 40-yard line. He's going to make a short run at it. It'll be a high short kick.
That's a loud ball.
The ball is loose. And Deer Park got to be more aware of that. You can fair catch for that. But Hayden Smith able to get on it and avoid a disaster there. But like you said, partner, that was a live football.
Yeah, it came down. It had gone, well past the 10 yards, and it hit on a Atascocita player, bounced off his knee, and came straight back toward the Deer Park guys. And you just got to be ready for anything.
And the Deer Park offense out for the first time, trying to match the touchdown just put up by Atascocita. It's an offense that averages over 400 yards per game. They come into the night averaging 419, 267 of that per game coming on the ground. First down and 10. Ball at the Deer Park 29 as the umpire pushes the ball back a yard. Robles on first down, handed off to Canales, looking for a hole along the left side. Not a whole lot there as number 25, Holden, the linebacker, coming in and blowing that play up after a short pickup from Canales. Canales, the district leading rusher, coming in from 22-6A, over 1,200 yards, 16 touchdowns. Picks up just a yard there, second down and 9. And Josh Mendoza lining up in the backfield. Hand it off, Mendoza trying to turn the corner. Not a whole lot there. He'll pick up what he can. Going to be just shy of the 35. It'll be third down and 5 coming up for Deer Park on their opening possession.
And this is where it's going to get so important tonight, is on these third down conversions for Deer Park offensively. You cannot give this ball back to them very fast. You've got to keep their offense off the field.
Hayden Smith now lining up in the backfield. He's going to be motioning out, just trying to sling it to him. He runs into his own man, trying to find a crease, does so, works his way back towards the middle of the field, and lunges for the first down. Great effort after the catch by Hayden Smith. Picks up the first down.
That's just playing with heart right there. You realize you've got to make a play for your team. He was well short of the first down, but able to slip the tackle, then making that final dive to pick up the first down. And that's what I'm talking about. You got to find a way to pick up that third down conversion.
10 career touchdowns through the air for the junior. Does a great job to pick up a first down right there. First and 10 at the 40. Hayden Smith now motions in. Handed off Canales, and now whistles come in, and a flag going to blow this play dead.
I think we're going to have an illegal shift on Deer Park.
False start. Number 86 on the offense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Second penalty of the night going against the Deer. And here you see Hayden Smith out of the backfield, bouncing off tacklers and just working his way back towards the middle of the field. Knew where he needed to get to when he made that lunge out for the extra yard. Deer Park now with the first and 15 at their own 35. Robles taking the snap, little play action, pass complete to Smith, a modest gain just up to the 38.
Good thing for Deer Park right now offensively is the fact they're going with the wind. That wind, as we talked about earlier, coming straight out of the north. And I mean, it is whipping down there. We're looking at the flags, and they are just standing straight out.
Second and 12. And now Deer Park shifts. Empty backfield look. Robles trying for the hard count. Eagles not biting. Atascocita, they'll just rush 3. Pass along the far sideline. Going to be in and out of the hands of King Phillips. Braylon Conley in coverage for Atascocita, knocking that ball out of the hands of Phillips. And now a 3rd down and 12. Three wideouts near side of the field. Deer Park trying to convert on a 3rd down and long. Robles loads up, fires towards the sideline, and overthrows everybody. 4 white jerseys in the area. It's only the one for Deer Park, who was Josh Mendoza.
Yeah, Mendoza was kind of out there by himself. There was nobody else, and the ball was well over his head.
Long throw for Robles to make from that far hash mark, even with the wind. Deer Park, they pick up the 1st down, unable to pick up any more after that, as it will be Lee and Connolly, 2 back deep for Atascocita. Inside their own 20. High snap, but able to corral it and kick it away. Takes a Deer Park sideways roll inside the 25. And the Deer going to let that one roll as much as it can. It's going to be down at the 21. So 2nd drive tonight for Atascocita offensively, about to get underway. And it was all on the ground on their last drive. You see number 79, Nathaniel Kibble, 6'2", 335. He lines up along that right side of the offensive line, and that is where they did a lot of their damage on the ground last drive. And this defensive line for Deer Park, a tough test tonight.
Yeah, it's the toughest test they've seen all year. You tried to move somebody 335 pounds out of your way.
No. not a lot of everyday situations where something like that
presents
right.
itself, right? Oh.
During the kick, holding number 23 on the return team. 10-yard penalty from the end of the kick.
Hey.
First penalty on Atascocita tonight. Holding on a punt that was never going to get returned. That'll push the ball back to the 11.
Well, you know how I am about that word opportunity. You know, hey, every little thing can make a difference. Let's see if this helped right here.
First down and 10 for the Eagles. Cordova, the running back, who has the game's touchdown tonight, lining up in the backfield. Little touch pass goes across the far sideline as Darrell Gill has a good gain on first down.
Number 20, Josh Martinez makes the tackle for Deer Park.
About a 5-yard gain there on first down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd down and 5.
Four wide receiver set, 2 to each side for Brown here on 2nd and 5. Quick little pass along the far side. Going to be complete to Gill. Picks up the first down. Millette and Gustav combining for Deer Park to make that stop. And what a year Gustav has had. 5 interceptions. That's good. It's tied for the district lead out of 22-6A.
That's a nice stat to have.
He had 4 between his sophomore and junior years combined. He had 5 on his senior campaign alone.
Hey, if you're going to show out, that's the time to do it.
That's right. First down and 10 at the 23. Brown taking the snap, fakes the give to Cordova. Little RPO. Pass complete to Lee. Nothing doing there. As look at the run by Webb along the far sideline. He, along with Gustav, help make it the stop. It's a long way to run for your nose guard.
A long way. That's right. We're going to have an injury timeout right quick.
And Millett with his helmet off and out
Timeout.
on one knee along the far sideline. Telling the training staff that seems good to go.
Yeah, I got it. Just give me just a second.
Sometimes you might just land awkwardly or have somebody land on you and just kind of knocks the breath out of you. Hopefully that's the case for Millett.
Yeah, I think so. He's
3:04 to go, first quarter. Each team with one offensive possession so far. Atascocita on their second, but Eagles took the opening drive, took more than 5 minutes off the clock, and capped it off with a touchdown run. Deer Park tried to answer, but it's going to be tough sledding, I think, especially with the run game tonight for Deer Park. They might have to take advantage of hopefully overly aggressive defense. But Eagles with it, second down and 9 at the Deer Park 24. Handed off, and a great gang tackle here. Demetrio along with Webb, bringing down Cordova in the backfield.
I tell you what, Mason, right now, I know we're down 7, but I'm liking the way this defense is playing for Deer Park right at this moment. That's a big play right there.
4-yard loss on second down.
And if we could have another big one right here, this would be really big. And this right here's the end of this first quarter.
And Brown hasn't had to put the ball in the air too many times tonight. He's going to do it on third down here. Takes a deep drop. Now going to try and break the pocket. Steps up. Flag thrown. Pass is going to be incomplete. Yeah, flag back near the line of scrimmage, but this ball going to go incomplete, and Deer Park probably going to decline this.
I think you have to. Go ahead and you got them at fourth down.
Holding. Number 72 on the offense. A penalty is declined. Fourth down.
Austin Simmons flag there for Atascocita. Penalty going to be declined. And the Deer Park defense holds on third down and long.
I tell you what, I like that. I'm telling you, Mason, I like the way our defense played right there in that series. This is huge right now. Now that you've got them punting into the wind right now, Deer Park has an opportunity to get a good return. Good things can happen.
Zachary Emmerich, the punter for Atascocita, standing at his own 5. Hayden Smith at the Eagle 45, awaiting the punt. And Hayden Smith, that one almost hit him, but he's going to let this one take a bounce, and Atascocita down it. Do it right at midfield. So best starting field position for Deer Park.
Well, you talk about it all the time, the ability to flip the field, no matter how big or small that might be. That's a big stop for Deer Park, forcing them to punt, getting the ball right at the 50-yard line right now. Momentum has shifted just a little bit to Deer Park's side. Can you take advantage of this opportunity?
Hayden Smith lining up in the backfield. They're going to give it to him on the carry, going to try and turn the corner. Great blocks along the edge. Hayden Smith stops on a dime at about the 40. Should be enough for a Deer Park first down. And this is a little different wrinkle that we haven't seen a whole lot of. We've seen it kind of sprinkle throughout the year, but Deer Park putting those wide receivers in the backfield, trying to attack this edge of this Atascocita defense, and obviously a lot of bulk, a lot of meat in the middle. Obviously playing without their best player tonight, and number 99, who is not out there, but we'll take that. First down and 10. Deer Park at the 39. Robles, little RPO, has Hayden Smith open, caught, touchdown Deer Park! "39-yard strike to Hayden Smith, and it gets Deer Park on the board here late in the first quarter.
And that's taking advantage of the opportunity that your defense gave you by forcing them to punt the football. Outstanding job by the defense and a wonderful job by Deer Park offense, getting 6 points on the board right now and about ready to tie this thing up.
Sanchez coming on for the extra point. Good snap, good hold, and we are tied at 7. Great job by Robles to slow play this.
Absolutely, great.
And that allows that defense to come up. Hayden Smith able to leak out. And Deer Park burns Atascocita. 7th touchdown catch on the season for Hayden Smith. It's good for the team lead. And with less than 2 to go in the first quarter, tied at 7.
That was just outstanding team football right there on both sides. One side doing their job, the other side doing their job, and coming away with 7 points. That's outstanding. Has put a lot of life into this Deer Park team right now.
Sanchez kicks it away. Lee again backing up to his own 5. Mishandles it.
Look at here.
Ball's loose inside the 5. Now picked up by Lee. Breaking through the first wave of tacklers, but he's going to be brought down just shy of the 15. Salazar, the linebacker, brings him down. Salazar, the team's leading tackler, getting to Lee there. They're going to start this drive. They're going to mark him right at the 15. First down and 10. Brown with Cordova in the backfield. Another little RPO. First read in there. Brown going to try and take it himself. Dances past defenders. Now past the 20. And Brown with a long run. Able to break the pocket and takes it up ahead to the 40. Deer Park did a good job of taking away that read on the run pass option. But then when Brown decided to take it himself, he reversed field. Able to dance his way for a big gain.
Yeah, and the problem there is what happened is Dilly got tied up. He got tripped and he fell down, and that's about the same time that Brown came back past him, so that backside containment wasn't there.
22-yard gain by Brown there. Takes a snap, little screen play, passes complete to Lee. Picking up some blocks, now cut back towards the middle of the field. Takes a big hit, shy of midfield. Millette laying the wood, but not before Lee picks up another Atascocita first down.
They absolutely escaped a holding call down here at about the 35-yard line. Their receiver had our guy locked up, and he was trying to make the tackle, but they didn't throw the flag.
So Atascocita right back to how they were looking on their opening drive. Moving the ball well and in chunks. First and 10 at their own 48. 3 wideouts, far side of the field. Pump. And now Brown has a man open on the little wheel route. Passes complete to Slaughter along the far sideline before Sanders tackles him down. Marked down at the Deer Park 30.
Yeah, Deer Park's got to figure out how to get some penetration back in that backfield. They're not going to be able to do it right up the middle, not with this big offensive line that Atascocita has.
Yeah, Deer Park just rushing 3 on that last play. New set of downs for Atascocita, the Deer Park 30. Gill goes in motion, little mishandled initially, but the handoff goes to Cordova, trying to bounce it. Gets by the reach of Gustav, and Sanders bumps him down. Another first down run. And the Eagles move it in chunks. Have they even faced a second down on this drive?
I don't think so.
Ball marked at the 20 as we're approaching the end of the first quarter. Delayed handoff for Cordova. Finds a hole up the middle. Good gain down to the 15. Webb along with Salazar makes the stop. 5-yard pickup by the Eagles there on first down. Dilly and Webb going to get a breather.
I think we're going to get, no, they're going to, no, that's it. That's it in the quarter right there.
So Eagles trying to get one last play off before the end of the first quarter, but unable to snap it quick enough. 2nd and 5 for Atascocita from the Deer Park 15 when we come back. And after one, we are tied at 7 apiece. Back with the second quarter here from Abshire Stadium. You're watching Deer Park football on the Deer Network.
Proud Deer Park High alum, class of 2002. I grew up with Coach Flynn. We played baseball together. Now I'm an attorney in Houston, fighting to make our community safer. We've recovered hundreds of millions for injured people, from car wrecks to refinery accidents. Deer Park prepared me for the challenges I face today, and when you need help, I'm prepared to fight for you.
Welcome back, Deer Park, Texas, on a Friday night, a chilly Friday night from what it looks like outside. Not so here inside the press box.
I bet everybody out there listening to us right now says, yeah, thanks, Mason.
At Abshire Stadium, Mason Pratt here, alongside Tim Culp. By-district matchup between Deer Park and Atascocita. And after the first 12 minutes, we haven't solved a thing. We're tied at 7. Getting ready to open up the second quarter. Eagles, though, with it inside the Deer Park red zone. At a 2nd and 5 from the Deer 15. Zion Brown with Montgomery in the backfield. Looking to throw now that the wind is back. Now breaks the pocket. Buying time. Under pressure.
Uh-oh.
Now going to reverse field. Sets his feet. Fires towards the end zone. It's going to be nearly intercepted. Martinez unable to sky high enough to get that one.
Tell you what, though. Here we go again. Pressure in the backfield. Brown not being able to set his feet to make a good throw. Tries to make a throw there, opportunity to possibly, but at least you deflected the ball enough
Brown,
to where it goes incomplete.
That is one of the big no-nos in the NFL, rolling to your left and throwing back across the middle of the field. And Deer Park nearly made Atascocita pay for it. 3rd down and 5. It has been the running game that has been the biggest advantage for Atascocita through those first 12 minutes. Give it to Slaughter on a little flip play. He slips down right at the line of scrimmage. Batista meets him there, and that play goes nowhere.
And now you're at 4th down. Now they've got a decision to make.
4th down and 5, offense. Looking like they might stay out on the field. Coach Craig Stump.
No, here comes the field goal.
18th overall season coaching.
That was my bad. I thought he was fixing to bring the field goal unit on, but he's not.
Well, another 4th down. Atascocita 1 for 1 on 4th downs already tonight. This one much longer. 4th down and 5. Lee motions Cordova, the running back, and before that, whistles come in and blow this play dead.
Delay of game. Number 1 on the offense.
Look at there, delay of game.
Wow, a big penalty. That might take the decision away from Coach Stump. A delay of game going to cost Atascocita 5 yards. Going to be a 37-yard field goal from the left hash for Ibrahim. Good snap, good hold.
He got it in there.
And he got it. Gives Atascocita the lead. 37-yard field goal by Ibrahim.
Hey, but once again, got a little hold on the top on the play here. What's going on?
Running into the kicker. A penalty is declined.
Oh, okay.
Field goal is good.
Well, better running into than roughing the kicker
Yes.
for sure.
But hey, if you're Deer Park in the Deer Park defense, you've got to be pleased with that. You forced them to a field goal. That is nothing. I mean, yeah, they got points on the board, but so be it. Now you got a 10-7 ball game. Deer Park is getting some small victories early in this football game, and they're making them happen themselves.
Deer Park able to hold Atascocita to a field goal there. And boy, especially the way that the Eagles were moving the ball on that drive to make them have to settle for a field goal after they were picking up 10, 12 yards at a time.
Well, it's like you said, at one point in time, had they even had a second down, you know? I mean, so
deep in Deer Park territory by the time they finally faced their first second down of that drive. But Deer Park defense able to hold strong and hold them to a long field goal. And with this win, there's no gimme field goals.
No, not at all. None whatsoever.
Aiden Smith and Trey Martinez standing back, standing on their own goal line. Ibrahim takes a deep run at it, and it will be Martinez backpedaling about 5 yards deep into his own end zone before he kneels it down for the touchback. And now we're going to see how these offenses kind of shift philosophies now that one team is going into the win and the other isn't. What we saw in that first quarter, we saw the kind of go with the passing attack a little bit more for Deer Park when they had the wind at their back. Now that might be a lot trickier. And we saw a lot of different looks in the backfield. Now more of the traditional look with Canales back there. First down and 10 from their own 25. Hand it off, Canales keeps his feet churning, and his best run tonight as he picks up 8 on first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's something right there. If Deer Park is able to establish a running game with Canales, this ball game shifts dramatically, in my opinion, because that's where their strong point is being able to stop the run. But if Deer Park can do that, that's huge.
Deer Park quickly to the line, under center. Handed off, Canales hesitates at the line of scrimmage. Trying to keep his feet moving and break through those arm tackles, but they're going to blow this play dead after no gain on the play. So Deer Park trying to go with some pace, catch Atascocita off guard. Doesn't pay off as Canales, no gain on the play.
Yeah, I think right there that was one of those that we run up there and he's got to try to find that little crease and slip through it. Against that big defensive line, I think you got to go ahead and hit that hole hard. Let him get a full head of steam running and attack that line.
And Millette comes on for the first time tonight. Atascocita going to stack the box. Millette, he hesitates at the line as well, but he's going to get a little bit of a push.
I think second effort got it.
From the backside, and actually the tackle made by Atascocita actually pushes Millette forward enough to pick up the first down. That moves the chains. Ball at the Deer Park 36 now.
Well, once again, there he was. Everybody knew who was fixing to get it, what was going to happen, and he picked up the first.
2 in the backfield. Little option look. Shovel pass goes to Canales. Nothing doing there.
Yeah, that center of that offensive, of that defensive line there for Atascocita, there's just nowhere for us to go.
Number 75, George, I'm going to give it a try. Tui Holland-Ginji. Oh, boy. Shouldn't have even bothered.
I wouldn't even go to attempt. I was just going to say 75 all night long.
There you see him. He's actually the backup. Second down and 11. Fake the give. Keeper by Robles as he tries to take it up the middle. And just nowhere to go as Adrian Contreras, number 90, brings down Robles. And Deer Park going backwards here on these first couple plays.
Yeah, this is not going the direction we needed to right now in this series.
Third down and 11. Mendoza going to line up in the backfield along with Canales. Canales standing to Robles' right.
They're showing blitz. No, he backed off. They was going to come off this edge.
And they hand it off to Mendoza. He is tripped up. Short gain trying to follow the block from Canales along the edge, but a good job by this Atascocita defense to blow that up and not allow Mendoza to get the corner. And Robles going to stay on to punt. Never know. Having your quarterback be the punter.
Anything is possible.
Never know. Conley and Lee are back deep, and Robles thought about it. He's going to go. Has a man open, and it's caught up near midfield. Bryce May, the senior wideout, skying for that football and a big fourth down conversion.
You called it, partner. I'm going to give you credit on that one. I didn't think they'd do it, but man, they did, and it was successful.
End of the win, and that keeps this offensive drive alive for Deer Park on the 4th down and 11 conversion. Great catch by the senior. Deer Park going to shift now. Offset look in the backfield. Give it new life on this drive. Toss play for Canales. Follows his blockers up ahead past midfield. Just a 2-yard pickup for Canales.
Well, you've heard me say it before, and I love the analogy. I just can't help it. Best way to whoop a bully is to hit him right in the mouth, and that's what Deer Park keeps doing, and they just keep punching right now. Every time you might think they're down, they just take another swing and make contact.
2nd down and 8. Ball just inside Atascocita territory. Robles taking the snap.
Ooh.
Stretch play for Hayden Smith. He's going nowhere as he's pushed
There's
deep
the
into the
flags.
bench and put on 15. Huge mistake by Jaden Ducos, the linebacker, that Hayden Smith was driven well out of bounds.
Yeah, that's going to be.
I was going to have Deer Park 3rd down and long, and instead it's going to be 15 yards and a new first
Personal
down.
foul after the play, late hit out of bounds. Number 25 on the defense. 15-yard penalty, first down.
And if you're Deer Park, that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to play your game and force them to make mistakes like what just happened right there. Not necessary, didn't have to happen, and you got 15 yards out of it.
Mendoza in motion. Fake the give to him, hand it off to Canales as he's cut down in the backfield. Number 9, Javante Himes coming from that safety spot. He was flying in and meeting Canales near the line of scrimmage. It's actually going to be about a half-yard loss on the play. As this running game for Deer Park, they've just been unable to establish any kind of consistent gain, whether it's up the middle or as they try and attack those edges. Not a whole lot on the ground for Deer Park. 2nd down and 11. McBride and Mendoza. Motion, you got 3 bunched to the far side of the field. Robles, quick throw pass complete to Mendoza, and he's hit hard for another huge loss. Cameron Phoenix.
Yeah, Phoenix read that one from the get-go, and he just absolutely lit up Mendoza when he made that catch.
Five-yard loss on the play. And Deer Park facing another 3rd down and long. Robles, empty backfield look.
Deer Park going to take timeout.
Timeout. Deer Park.
First timeout taken by Deer Park in the half. They trailed 10-7 with 5:09 to go in the first half.
So first charge, timeout.
And Deer Park, especially, it's been a slow, methodical game. It hasn't been a high-paced, quick-moving game, or offense, rather, like it is. It's an Atascocita team that they could put up a lot of points. But Deer Park, they've been able to kind of slow things down, make Atascocita earn things that they've gotten. And all you're looking for if you're Deer Park is a chance to win in the 4th quarter. When you're able to drag out a game like this, that's what you're doing for yourself.
That is so true. I mean, keeping their offense off the field as much as possible. I mean, again, we're at 5:09 right now. Down 3 points. You're right. Just keep their offense off the field. And to do that, your defense has got to play really good, and your offense has got to make things happen, no matter what that is. Fake punt, whatever. Force get somebody frustrated to make a leg hit out of bounds. However that you get there, you just got to get there.
3rd down at 16 for Deer Park at the Atascocita 46. Eagles showing blitz off the edge. But now Deer Park looking towards the sideline. Markel Dorsey, Abram, the one kind of lurking around the edge for Atascocita. And they bring blitz. Robles now stepping up and fires, had McBride open over the middle. McBride would have had running room. Too tall for him, and it goes incomplete.
Yeah, just a little high, a little too much heat, and he just couldn't quite make the grab on that one. As you said, he was open and could have had some running room there. I don't know if he'd have had enough for the first down, but he'd have definitely had some room to make it maybe possibly manageable.
So now Sanchez comes on to punt, standing at his own 40. Not a likely candidate to put the ball in the air. Going to be punting into the wind. Good snap, good kick, and that ball hits that wall of wind, and it goes out of bounds. I think some Deer Park fans were wanting another penalty on Atascocita on the back end of that punt.
Yeah. I didn't see what was going on. I just saw it all kind of locking up back there, but I didn't see what initiated what. So I was watching the ball.
Just under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Eagles with a 10-7 lead.
I normally don't pay a lot of attention to that kind of stuff unless Coach Flynn is saying something. He was definitely saying something right there.
Eagles back out. They take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line. Fake the pitch to Cordova. Now Brown sets his feet, fires deep down the middle of the field, and too tall as he had a man open down the middle of the field, number 15, Darrell Gill.
But once again, pressure on the quarterback, not allowing him just to get set back in the pocket and just rear back and throw it. He's throwing off balance and missing his throws there.
2nd down and 10 following the incompletion from Brown. Four wide out set. Keep it on the ground for Cordova. He slices through, and Cordova's off and running. He crosses midfield inside the 40, trying to break through the arms of Batista, but he finally brings him down. But a huge run, longest run of the night for Cordova, and Atascocita flips the field in favor of the Eagles.
Yeah, that was a huge run for them right now. They're trying to get back those points that they feel like they left laying there on that where they had to go for the field goal.
Ball spotted the 32. Cordova gets a breather, and now Montgomery in. Design quarterback run for Brown. Brown with a lot of lead blockers downfield, takes a big hit, and brought down at the 20. Martinez and Gustav bring him down. Another 1st down run. Ball at the Deer Park 19. Another design quarterback run. They go right back to it as Brown, trying to get by the defense, takes a big hit from Gustav. Ethan Chavez able to string things out as well, but a flag thrown back near the 20.
I think that may be holding. Let's see. It's in that vicinity of where a holding call could take place.
Personal foul. Illegal block. Number 23 on the offense.
Wow.
15-yard penalty.
Another big penalty going against Atascocita. They've had a number of 15-yarders tonight.
Yes, they have. And I'll take every one of them.
The ball going to be pushed back to the 34 as they mark off that penalty. 1st and 25. Here's your chance if you're the Deer Park defense. Gill goes in motion. Fake the toss to him. Hand it off to Cordova. Breaks through the first tackle, and Cordova takes another big hit as Gustav levels him. But not before Cordova picks up another big gain inside the 25. So Cordova picks up 10 there on 1st down. But what a hit by Gustav there.
Yeah, he decleated him. I mean, he was running wide open, and he hit him, and that was a great great hit.
Second down and 14 to go from the Deer Park 24. Brown now looking to throw under pressure, escapes the pocket, throws downfield. Pass is going to be caught inside the 15, and another penalty marker back near the line of scrimmage. And another flag likely going against Atascocita.
Number 22 on the offense.
Yep, that was it. Holding 22. Brown got around behind him,
Second down.
and he was trying to defend off our guy. I don't know who it was, but when Brown slipped back around the other side, he couldn't get disengaged from the block, and it was a definite hold.
Cordova calling for the penalty there.
And again, this is playing to Deer Park's advantage if they can just take advantage of the opportunity.
Shotgun set for Brown. 4 wideouts, 2 to each side, looking right. Now going to step up in the pocket. Lots of running room for Brown as he takes it across the 20. Gets the sideline, and Brown going to go out of bounds. But a huge run right up the gut as Brown takes it down to about the 15.
Yeah, they had everything spread out, got everything really wide, gave him lots of seams to work through. And then with his speed, he just had to decide if he was going to try to throw the ball or tuck it and run, and he decided to go with the run.
18-yard pickup for Brown.
It's third down, though. Can you make a stop?
Eagles looking at a third down at 6. Looking to throw. Lofts one towards the end zone. Jump ball overthrew everybody.
Got another flag over here.
It might be offsides on Deer Park, but he was looking for Gill in the end zone, but just overthrew him. Had some movement up front.
Offsides. Number 28 on the defense. 5-yard penalty. Replay. Third down.
So Deer Park gives some of that yardage back. It's been an exchange of penalties here on these last few plays. Third down and 1. Cordova the running back. Brown takes the snap. Another little RPO. Brown hesitates, fires towards the end zone, and has to just sling it out of the back of the end zone. Good coverage downfield and in the end zone. Sanders along with Chavez locking things down on the back end.
Yeah, I think they were just looking, if they felt like they had something there, they were going to try to take an opportunity, but nothing there, and he just threw it out of the back of the end zone, because I think they feel confident that they can get this 1 yard. Now that if it's Deer Park, can you stop them?
And we're going to go see that old
Here we
Maryland
go.
eye, and Gill going to line up right underneath, or right behind
Deer Park called timeout.
Brown, rather. We saw
Deer
the
Park.
Eagles convert on a
Second
4th down and 1
charge.
from the same formation earlier. And Deer Park going to take their second timeout with 2:46 left.
Now, man, how big would it be right now if Deer Park was able to hold them on this 4th down try?
Tough to do with the bulk up front for Atascocita. Plus, you're getting a push from all those running backs lining up in that backfield.
Of course, a lot of times teams will get in here making you try to think that's what they're going to do. Then they'll get too cute, if you will, try to drop it over the top or something, do something with it, and it just goes wrong. So, but you got to focus in that middle right now. You have no choice. You just got to.
4th down and a yard to go for Atascocita. Ball at the Deer Park 10. Late in this first half, they're going to go under center again. Brown takes the snap, going to get the push up front. And that pile just keeps on moving all the way to the end zone.
Oh.
And on 4th down and 1, Atascocita able to push their way into the end zone.
Yeah, you could just see it. That I don't know where it broke down or why it broke down, but that backside just broke down, and when it did, they had the momentum going their way, and there was nothing at that point. It just opened up, and they were able to push it through there.
I think Deer Park might have been thinking that, hey, are you going to blow this play dead? But forward momentum and forward progress just kept on advancing that ball downfield. And on 4th down and 1, Brown picks up a 10-yard touchdown run from a glorified rugby scrum as Ibrahim boots it through. And Eagles now with their largest lead of the night at 17-7.
Well, with 2:36 to go, you know my opinion about this 2:36 right here at the end of the quarter. Look at this. Yeah, it just broke open. I don't know if somebody fell down or what happened, but
On the defense in the neutral zone at the snap. Penalty will be declined. Extra point, good.
so now then you're Deer Park. You get this kickoff. Oh, man, if you could figure out a way to get the ball in the end zone with 2:36 to go, and then you know my saying, we know what happens in the second half. Who gets the ball to start?
Deer Park won the toss, elected to decline.
Just saying.
So the Deer will receive the second half kickoff. And what that deficit will be when they receive that second half kickoff going to be decided over the next 2:36. Ibrahim with another deep kick. And Trey Martinez just going to kneel it out for another touchback. Well, looking at the other matchups between District 21 and 22-6A here in the bi-district round, Summer Creek at halftime all over South Houston, 51-7.
Wow.
And C.E. King taking care of Channelview as well. About halfway through the third quarter there, and the Panthers with a 56-7 lead over the Falcons. First down and 10 for Deer Park at their own 25. Robles taking the snap, hand it off for Canales, trying to bounce it to the near side rather, turning that corner and just nothing doing there.
Well, if you're Deer Park, the biggest thing you don't want to do right now is give them the ball back with time left on the clock here to end this second half. You got to figure out a way to get that 2 minutes and 19 seconds off the clock.
Eagles do have 2 timeouts in their pocket.
Yeah, and I guarantee you they're planning on using them.
If Deer Park unable to move the chains, without a doubt, Coach Stump going to be using those timeouts. Second down and 7. Robles goes in motion, handed off to Canales, trying to find somewhere to go along the left side, and just not a whole lot there.
And there's that timeout being used right now.
And Coach Stump going to take his second timeout of the half with 1:46 left, and Deer Park facing a third down and 6. So Canales, he has been held in check tonight. I think his longest run was about 8 yards on a first down play earlier this quarter.
Yeah, right now if you're Deer Park, you got to dig deep. You got to find a way. You got to figure out something to pick up this first down. You do not want to give them the ball back right here.
1 minute.
And the risky run, if you want to try and throw for it, is if it goes incomplete, it basically acts like another extra timeout for Atascocita.
Thank you.
So that's kind of the risk reward Coach Flynn is having to face here on third down and 6. Winner of this matchup going to take on Clear Springs or A-Leaf Taylor, and the Chargers taking care of business against the Lions as Clear Springs with a 30-0 lead late in the third quarter. Third down and 6 for Deer Park here at their own 29. Robles rolls right, lofts it deep downfield, looking for Mendoza, and just overthrew him as Mendoza was matched up one-on-one deep downfield.
Yeah, he just couldn't get enough separation to try to make a play on the ball. And Deer Park's going to be forced to bunt.
So the Eagles going to get the ball back with a timeout and probably a little bit more than a minute and a half to go. Sanchez taking the snap. Kicks it as it goes high and takes a Deer Park roll. And it's going to roll inside the 44.
I think everybody thought that was fixed to go out of bounds, but it just turned right back into the field.
So a minute 35 to work with for Atascocita in one timeout. We've seen the Eagles pick up yardage in chunks. Zion Brown has really put his imprint on this game here in the second quarter. Eagles 8-2 on the year. They went 6-1 in district play. Their lone district loss coming against North Shore. Brown takes the snap, first down, and now Brown under pressure. Now buys time, escapes the pocket, and that ball batted away. I think Sanders might have gotten a hand in there as he tried to undercut it on the pass intended for Cameron Glenn.
Yeah, they ran out there. They came off the sideline out. The coaches were actually running over saying, y'all get on the field. They ran out there real quick, ran that play real rapidly, and Deer Park had a little bit of an opportunity there, at least enough to break up the play.
Pass goes incomplete, 2nd and 10. Cordova in the backfield with Brown. Deer Park only rushing 3, handed off to Cordova, finds a hole, but a good open field tackle there by Salazar as Cordova nearly broke through that, and that would have been a huge game, but it holds them to a modest pickup shy of midfield, and the clock continues to run.
Yeah, the Eagles have 1 timeout left in the half, as does Deer Park.
3rd down and about 5 to go. Brown takes the snap, fakes the give to Cordova. Pass complete on the screen play. Gets by one tackler. And taking it down the sideline as Gill was able to get past the corner and get the sideline. And that's enough for another Eagles first down. And the clock stops with 56 seconds to go. That's one where you, no matter what you do, you have to force that receiver back inside.
Yeah.
Ball spotted at the Deer Park 36-yard line, 1st and 10. Brown back to pass again, looking right, now loads up left. Pass along the far sideline, in and out of the hands of Lee. Salazar underneath and Martinez in coverage.
Honestly, for just a second, I thought he was going to overthrow that pass, and we had a guy right behind him that could have made the interception. But it fell in there just enough where he had that opportunity, but incomplete.
2nd down and 10 following the incompletion. Eagles still with 1 timeout. Brown now going to take off again, just up the middle with lots of running room. Going to try and get towards the sideline. And he's going to be wrapped up. And they're going to give him out of bounds just shy of the 1st down marker. But the clock going to stop, more importantly, for Atascocita.
Yeah, that was it right there. More importantly, they just were able to, he was able to stop the clock by getting out of bounds. And Deer Park needs that clock to run. Well, when they spread that thing out like that, he just sits there and patiently waits, and then with his speed, he's able to just kind of ease his way right up there.
3rd down and 2 from the Deer Park 28. Straight handoff for Cordova along the left side. He's got the 1st down and more. Chavez going to bump him out, but another 1st down run going to keep the drive going for Atascocita with just 35 seconds left, and they are sitting pretty at 1st and goal, still with a timeout left. And they can run just about anything they want here.
Yeah, the playbook is wide open at this point.
Eagles going with some tempo here, 1st and goal. Fake the give to Cordova. Now Brown under pressure, fires back towards the end zone and incomplete. Just throwing that one away. Stops the clock with 30 seconds left.
Brings up 2nd down.
Man, if you're Deer Park here and you could just force them to nothing more than a field goal, that'd be a victory in this drive right at this point.
Yeah, it's kind of that area where a field goal you'll live with.
Yeah.
Touchdown could be backbreaking. 2nd and goal. Brown, Deer Park brings blitz. They go back towards the end zone, incomplete. Looking for that back shoulder throw, but Chavez one-on-one with Gill.
Great job by Chavez right there. He waited the last minute, then got his hands right in the chest of the receiver where he couldn't get up and make a play on the ball. But it just keeps chipping away at that time. 3rd down, 25 seconds to go.
3rd down and goal.
Just don't give them anything up the middle more than anything.
Keep it on the ground. Cordova met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Demetrio brings him down.
Timeout, Atascocita.
And Coach Stump going to take his third and final timeout with 17 seconds left and a 4th down.
So, Coach, what do you do here?
Yeah, I would think that if you were going field goal, you would wait until the last few seconds to take that timeout and then kick it and head to halftime. But taking it with 17 seconds left, maybe he's looking for the knockout punch here on 4th down.
I'm thinking you're right. I think that's his thought process anyway. And good grief, if you're a Deer Park fan and player, if you can stop them here, if that is their decision and you stop them, what a victory for you in this final 2 minutes or minute and 35 seconds to close out this half. If you can stop them right here.
Ball still at the 10-yard line.
Here they come.
They've gone 3 plays and gone nowhere, and now they're going to send out the field goal unit. Lead to hold. It is a different kicker than Ibrahim, who we saw earlier. And whistles come in, and I think Deer Park going to take their final timeout.
Timeout, Deer Park. It's their third and final timeout.
The old kicker chess match game going on right now. We're going to do the freeze.
And number 42, who we don't have on the roster, given to us by Atascocita. He was the one that was out there for this field goal. We saw Ibrahim already kick through a 37-yard field goal. This one quite a bit shorter than that.
Yeah.
It'll be about a 27-yard attempt coming up. And if you're Deer Park, you certainly don't want to try and jump off sides too quickly and then even allow Atascocita to think about going for it on a 4th and 5.
Yeah, just get up high and try to make a block. If he kicks it low.
27-yard field goal attempt on the way and boots it through, and Atascocita adding to their lead here late in the first half. 27-yard field goal attempt is good, and the Eagles now lead it 20-7.
Well, I know they put points on the board, and I get all that, but at the same time, I look for victories where you can get them, and that I consider that somewhat of a victory for Deer Park because they sure had an opportunity to jump in there and score another touchdown and didn't do so.
Yeah, 3 trips to the red zone now for Atascocita and only 1 touchdown to show for it.
You know what I think would be a really good thing to have happen right now?
What's that?
Break a touchdown run on a kickoff. Just saying.
They have been very deep on these kickoffs. Martinez has been making the grab basically about 5 yards deep in his own end zone.
You know what? I think, and again, I think with 13 seconds, I think if you catch the ball, you run it.
You can take that risk.
Yeah, I mean, hold on to it. You know, you got to hold on to the ball, but I think you take the chance, especially if you can get a clean catch on this thing.
Deer Park with just 85 yards of offense in this first half. Deep kick, and Martinez not even going to get a chance at this one as this one almost lands in the back of the end zone.
Yeah, I don't blame me. I wouldn't try for that one either. I said I'd take that at 25. Let's go.
So what should be the final play of this first half? Deer Park trailing 20-7 here in the bi-district round. Like we said, this is the 4th matchup in the playoffs between these two. Deer Park 0-3 all-time versus the Eagles. Canales with just 14 yards on the ground tonight on 7 carries. Gets the carry here. You can add a couple more to that total, but that'll be the final play of the first half. Deer Park going to receive the kickoff in the 3rd quarter. Atascocita after the first 24 minutes. Eagles lead it 20-7 here at Abshire Stadium. Back with more here from Abshire. We'll give you the band performance as well. That's coming up in about 14 or 15 minutes from now. But at the break, Deer Park trailing Atascocita 20-7. You're watching Deer Park football on the Deer Network.
Space. Now put the car in park. Great, thanks so much. It's my lunch break.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop where flavor gets its wings.
Order now at Wingstop in Deer Park, 7730 Spencer Highway.
I'm a proud Deer Park High alum, class of 2002. I grew up with Coach Flynn. We played baseball together. Now, I'm an attorney in Houston, fighting to make our community safer. We've recovered hundreds of millions for injured people, from car wrecks to refinery accidents. Deer Park prepared me for the challenges I face today, and when you need help, I'm prepared to fight for you.
You show great promise. And with a Promise at San Jack Scholarship, you can reach your goals debt-free. Promise is money to help cover the cost of tuition and books at San Jacinto College. It's available to graduating seniors living in the San Jacinto College taxing district, regardless of your GPA or income. Get your credential tuition free. Apply to be a Promise Scholar today. Visit our website for more information.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge-level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first, every day.
It's time for personal injury attorney David Garcia to give back to the town he grew up in.
Now open in Deer Park. I'm here to represent you.
This Saturday, while you watch the game, we're watching the grill. Order through the Jersey Mike's app for free Saturday delivery, unless you're going to miss seeing this. Introducing free Saturday delivery. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
In 1928, Shell moved to Deer Park and started operations the next year. This was the beginning of a lifelong partnership. Over the decades, the site and community have grown together and stepped up to the challenge time and again. Today, Shell Chemicals proudly produces the building blocks to transform our modern world. They give us the clothes we wear and the gadgets we enjoy. As our employees give back to the community, products made with chemicals care for us too. They help us see better and improve hygiene. Our site creates jobs and helps bring the community together, while chemical building blocks keep us connected, both virtually, physically, and inside our homes. Chemicals help make our world better, beginning right here in Deer Park, the birthplace of Texas.
The Deer Park Education Foundation, in partnership with the Deer Park School District, is proud to support the DPISD Book Bus program. The bus will make stops throughout the community to distribute books and keep students reading all year long. We hope to encourage both love and passion for reading in even the youngest of our students. Check out the district's website to find out where the book bus will be stopping next.
And go Deer!
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge-level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first every day.
Okay, so take this right. Now pull into that parking space. Now put the car in park. Great, thanks so much. It's my lunch break.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Order now at Wingstop in Deer Park, 7730 Spencer Highway.
I'm a proud Deer Park High alum, class of 2002. I grew up with Coach Flynn. We played baseball together. Now, I'm an attorney in Houston, fighting to make our community safer. We've recovered hundreds of millions for injured people, from car wrecks to refinery accidents. Deer Park prepared me for the challenges I face today, and when you need help, I'm prepared to fight for you.
You show great promise. And with a Promise at San Jack Scholarship, you can reach your goals debt-free. Promise is money to help cover the cost of tuition and books at San Jacinto College. It's available to graduating seniors living in the San Jacinto College taxing district, regardless of your GPA or income. Get your credential tuition free. Apply to be a Promise Scholar today. Visit our website for more information.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge-level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first every day.
It's time for personal injury attorney David Garcia to give back to the town he grew up in.
Now open in Deer Park, I'm here to represent you.
This Saturday, while you watch the game, we're watching the grill. Order through the Jersey Mike's app for free Saturday delivery, unless you're gonna miss seeing this. Introducing free Saturday delivery. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
In 1928, Shell moved to Deer Park and started operations the next year. This was the beginning of a lifelong partnership. Over the decades, the site and community have grown together and stepped up to the challenge time and again. Today, Shell Chemicals proudly produces the building blocks to transform our modern world. They give us the clothes we wear and the gadgets we enjoy. As our employees give back to the community, products made with chemicals care for us too. They help us see better and improve hygiene. Our site creates jobs and helps bring the community together, while chemical building blocks keep us connected, both virtually, physically, and inside our homes. Chemicals help make our world better, beginning right here in Deer Park, the birthplace of Texas.
The Deer Park Education Foundation, in partnership with the Deer Park School District, is proud to support the DPISD Book Bus program. The bus will make stops throughout the community to distribute books and keep students reading all year long. We hope to encourage both love and passion for reading in even the youngest of our students. Check out the district's website to find out where the book bus will be stopping next.
And go Deer!
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge-level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first every day.
Okay, so take this right. Now pull into that parking space. Now put the car in park.
2002. I grew up with Coach Flynn. We played baseball together. Now, I'm an attorney in Houston, fighting to make our community safer. We've recovered hundreds of millions for injured people, from car wrecks to refinery accidents. Deer Park prepared me for the challenges I face today, and when you need help, I'm prepared to fight for you.
You show great promise. And with a Promise at San Jack Scholarship, you can reach your goals debt-free. Promise is money to help cover the cost of tuition and books at San Jacinto College. It's available to graduating seniors living in the San Jacinto College taxing district, regardless of your GPA or income. Get your credential tuition free. Apply to be a Promise Scholar today. Visit our website for more information.
Well, we are getting ready for the third quarter here at Abshire Stadium. Mason Pratt here alongside Tim Culp. By-district round, fourth all-time meeting between Deer Park and Atascocita, all of them coming in the playoffs. And at the break, Eagles lead it 20-7 as both teams making their way back out onto the field. Deer Park getting ready to receive the second half kickoff, but it was tough sledding offensively for Deer Park. They were able to strike on a little bit of trick play that got Deer Park on the board, but outside of that, it has been tough establishing anything offensively for the Deer.
Yeah, we've talked about it, what you're here at the halftime, just thinking about kind of what do you want to do coming out. I think, it's obvious that they're defensively in front. You're not going to run this ball down the middle of those guys. You're not going to run it up to gut. You're going to have to figure out some way to get on those outside edges and open up some stuff and create some activity out there on that edge and possibly try to break a couple of big runs.
Deer Park going to receive the second half kickoff. In the first half, Atascocita 38 plays, 287 yards of offense. Deer Park with just 85 through the first 24 minutes. Zion Brown leading the way for the Eagles. 7 of 15 through the air for 61 yards and doing damage on the ground as well. 8 carries for 95 yards and a touchdown. Everything going through the junior quarterback for Atascocita. Really been the penalties from Atascocita that has kept Deer Park in this game for as long as they have. 5 penalties for 52 yards on the Eagles, several of those 15-yarders. And the Deer going to have the wind in their face here in the third, so they will have it at least at their back for the fourth quarter. That was a topic of conversation during halftime.
Yeah, it was. But now we know.
The lone touchdown for Deer Park coming on a Robles pass to Hayden Smith. The Deer Park defense, they have held the Eagles to a couple of field goals deep in the red zone. That's really kept them in it as well. Martinez might get a shot here, 5 yards deep in his own end zone. Thought about it, but the sophomore going to take a knee for the touchback.
Yeah, it was like, do I do it? No, I'm not going to do that.
First out of 10, Deer Park. From their own 25-yard line.
And see what Deer Park can muster offensively. It was tough sledding, especially in that second quarter when they were going into the wind. They're going to have to deal with that for at least these next 12 minutes and maybe just try and stay as close as possible in this third quarter and allow you to put the ball in the air a little bit more in the fourth. Hand it off to Canales as they string him out. And another short gain as they have kept District 22 6A's leading rusher in check tonight. Just 16 yards. And you can add one more to that as it was just a 1 yard pickup.
Yeah, you talk about that wind blowing out there, Mason. That not only is the wind blowing, but the temperature continues to drop. It's right at 55 degrees out there, and I promise you, it's every bit. It feels like every bit of 50 wind chill.
Yeah, we see umbrellas out, but the rain has stopped a long time ago. It's doing more to
just block that
guard
wind.
The crowd from the wind. 2nd down and 9. Robles taking the snap, taking a deep drop. Now going to step up, trying to pump fake and get by a defender. Takes a hard, twisting tackle after just a 1 yard gain. Deion Campbell hitting Robles there, and Robles a little bit slow to get up. Robles trying to shake it off and going to have to come out of the game for at least one play following that tackle. Ducos, the linebacker, good sportsmanship there, checking on Robles.
Yeah.
Boy, he went down and just kind of got twisted up.
Yeah, it was awkward. And I think kind of as he was going down, they kind of had a head on top of his helmet. I think he got his head pulled back.
So 3rd down and 8. Deer Park, they were in a 3rd down and long scenario several times in that first half. Certainly not where you want to be going up against a speedy, aggressive defense like this in Atascocita. That just makes it easy for them to kind of pin their ears back.
Well, again, the fact talking about Robles being out, he's getting up now, and that's a good sign. You know, he was out a few games during the season, and so you had your backup quarterback that's going to be coming in, not a stranger to the ball game. That's for sure. Led Deer Park to some victories throughout the season.
Still with that
Here
shoulder
comes the
wrapped
replay.
up. And there you see going down and then just getting twisted up. Oof.
Kind of looked like a hand might have been on a face mask there looking at that replay, but
Ducos and Campbell combining on that tackle for Atascocita. Kieselhorst checks in for the first time, and the sophomore going to be taking the snap at 3rd down and 8.
Hey, at 3rd and 8 in his arm, I wouldn't be surprised to see a good pass play here.
Hayden Smith split out, top of your screen. Atascocita, they'll rush 4. Quick little throw, passes complete to King Phillips. And not a whole lot there, but they go forward up ahead to the 31. 4 yard gain, not nearly enough to pick up and convert on the 3rd down. And Deer Park going to have to go 3 plays and out to open up this 3rd quarter. Sanchez on to punt with Connolly back deep for Atascocita. He's hovering around midfield. Sanchez handles the snap. That ball just barely got it by the defender, but Deer Park going to down this one in some of the best starting field position of the night for Atascocita. So they're going to start this drive with the Deer Park 45.
Yeah, if you're Deer Park, this is not the way you wanted to start this second half. Having to punt the ball and then getting the short punt and giving them only 45 yards to have to go to get points on the board.
We mentioned Eagles with 287 yards of offense in that first half. 226 of that came on the ground. 1st and 10. Eagles from the Deer Park 45. Brown going to take a deep drop, going to air it out deep. Gill has a step, and he's going to track it down. What a grab along the sideline. Darrell Gill pinned up against the sideline, but he's able to haul that ball in and keep a foot down in bounds. And just like that, Eagles with a 1st and goal. Longest pass play of the night for the Eagles. 1st and goal from the 6. Another little run pass option. Brown trying to sidestep defenders, tracked down for a loss. Great open field tackle there as Sanders was able to get to him. And Brown a little bit slow to get up. We saw him limping around a little bit in the first quarter.
Yeah, right as he was getting ready to go down, he took another shot by a Deer Park defender. Legal shot, but that was the one that shook him up, it looked like.
And Brown down on the ground. It'll be second and goal after.
Honestly, it looked like that deal where he had the football in his chest and he fell on the football and the guy fell on top of him. And man, if you've never had that happen, that hurts.
Brown tracked down for about a 5-yard loss there. That's a big play there on first down. And then you look at it, the Eagles going to have to at least go with a backup quarterback for this second down play as well. Just getting underway here in the third quarter. Deer Park trailing 20-7.
I'll tell you what, too, if you're a Deer Park spectator right now, just looking at the radar, you're not real excited about what I'm looking at.
And here you see the catch by Gill right up along the sideline. And a great throw by Brown with the wind at his back. Just dropped that one in. Perfectly placed ball.
He finally got up. He's easing off, but he's taking his time. But again, another set of showers starting to build on the backside right now, coming across toward Deer Park. So,
oh boy,
it's going to get interesting here in a few minutes with this weather.
Second down and goal.
That's my weather forecast for the night.
Okay, we'll head back to meteorologist Tim Culp later in the broadcast. Kyron Lee, we've seen him at wide receiver. He's taken the snap from quarterback, handed off to Cordova, and Cordova on second down and goal finds the end zone from 11 yards out.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's just too easy for them. You got to get a body in there, plug that hole, and it was just hand the ball to him, and away he went.
Yeah, you have Zion Brown go out, so you got to believe that they were going to keep it on the ground, but Cordova just slicing his way through that Deer Park defense. He's over 100 yards. In that first half alone, you can add 11 more to it. And the extra point up and good. Eagles extend their lead here in the third. 3 minutes, not even 3 minutes gone by in this second half. And Atascocita, they continue to add to their largest lead tonight, 27-7. Mentioned Atascocita, they have made it to at least the third round every year since 2015.
Well, I tell you, that is an accomplishment.
Coach Stump, his first season at Atascocita back in 2012, they went 5-5. They haven't been anywhere close to 500 since. 2013, they went 10-2, then 9-2, 12-2 in 2015, 12-2 again, 10-2. 11-2, 12-2.
Goodness gracious.
2020 they went 7-3, and last year 11-3. Overall playoff record, and this is a new school, just established in 2006. Playoff record of 21-11. Martinez from his own goal line, up ahead past the 10, and he is upended. Great tackle there by Campbell, the linebacker, slicing down Martinez shy of the 20.
Yeah, that ball fell just a little bit short. He was coming down right at the 1 yard line, so he had to field it just outside the goal. And had no choice but to take off with that one.
So it's going to be first and 10 from the 19-yard line. Robles back out after having to miss that third down play last drive. Hand it off. Canales trying to find somewhere to go against this defense, and they are swarming him. Canales unable to even get out of the starting blocks tonight. Just another 1 yard gain. His longest run tonight of just 8 yards. Came back in that first half. Second down and 9. Deer Park entering desperation mode here. Robles' quick pass over the middle is complete to McBride.
There we go.
And a first down catch. Moves the chains up past the 30.
We needed that one a little earlier in the ball game, the one that floated a little high, but we got it back right there. Good catch by McBride.
First catch tonight by the junior tight end goes for a first down. Motion Hayden Smith into the backfield, fake the give. And now the handoff actually straight ahead for Canales. And again, just nowhere to go against this front seven for Atascocita. They are locked in on the senior running back, and you see Canales starting to get frustrated.
Yeah. And that doesn't happen to him very often. So
second down and 10, and Millette checks back in. Had a first down run earlier in the game. Keeper by Millette. Lowers his shoulder, trying to get through the teeth of that defense.
No, he was down.
They're going to whistle him down.
Yeah.
As he takes it up to about the 35-yard line. And just like that, Deer Park looking at a third down, trying to avoid a 3 and out. Following that first down catch by McBride. Empty backfield look for Robles, trying the hard count. Play clock at 5. Atascocita brings pressure. Robles escapes it up the middle. Now trying to bounce it, weaving his way. He's going to pick up the first down. Good job by Robles. Felt that pressure coming off the edge and took it right up the middle.
I'll tell you one thing, these officials they're not quick on the whistle. When you think the play is stopped, it's not stopped.
Yep. Angelo Hayes, the safety, finally brought down Robles, but not before he picked up a first down. New set of downs for Deer Park at their own 43. Fake the give. Keeper by Robles, trying to squirt through the defense. Takes a shot as he was going to the ground as Hayes came flying in. No gain on the play for Robles. Robles taking some shots here in the third quarter.
Yeah, he is.
Second down and 10.
Deer Park trying to go with some pace here. Another empty backfield look. Looking towards the sideline. Play clock at 10. Atascocita once again bringing blitz. Pass going to be complete to King Phillips, working back towards the middle of the field. He's knocked forward up ahead to the 47. 4-yard pickup on just Phillips's, I believe, second catch tonight. Flag thrown.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, couldn't hear.
He gave the explanation, but we didn't see it. But it's against Atascocita, huge.
Another 15-yarder.
Wow. Was it roughing the passer? I didn't see it.
Unanimous did not see it from our guys here in the booth. All four of us.
All four of us. We didn't see it.
And some more rain starting to pass through the area. Tim mentioned some more of that could be hitting us. And looking out at the lights, looks like some more showers.
Hey, and I don't even get paid for this. Did you notice that? I'm just calling the weather.
We're getting help from upstairs. Yes, roughing the passer. And Millette, keeper on first down, trying to get to the corner. Nothing doing as Hayes from that safety spot is flying all over the field. And a huge loss by Deer Park on first down.
Yeah, that was a huge hit right there.
And the way that these defensive backs are flying around on first down, you'd love to take advantage of some of that aggressiveness.
Yes.
6-yard loss, 2nd and 16. Robles, though, now looking at an empty backfield, and that allows Atascocita just to kind of sit back. Robles to throw. Pass has Hayden Smith, beats the defender, takes it down to the 31 as they do a good job picking up that penalty yardage and then some.
So now you got a little bit of manageable situation here.
Ball going to be spotted at the 32-yard line. Need to get down to the 28. Three wideouts to the near side of the field. Ball on the far hash mark. You have Phillips out wide, Hayden Smith next to him, and Mendoza in the slot lined up on the hash marks on 3rd down. Handed off, Canales trying to get it up the middle, and once again just cannot get a push up front. Markel Dorsey Abram, the linebacker, blowing that play up, and Deer Park facing a 4th down, and the offense down by 20, staying out on the field.
Yeah, this weather has just got brutal. You can't really tell it on the screen as much, but we can look at it in the lights, and this rain is just, I mean, it is pouring down right now, and the wind is just whipping. It is a miserable situation out there right now for these players.
We saw the rain like this probably about 6 o'clock earlier. Robles under center, play action. Trying to keep the drive going. Ball going to be incomplete. Looking for Canales out of the backfield, and Deer Park going to turn it over on downs. Ball back over to the Eagles with less than 3 to go in the 3rd quarter. As there we see, you see that rain just whipping through Abshire Stadium here, coming out of the north. First down and 10 for the Eagles from their own 32-yard line. Brown taking the snap, handed off to Cordova. He's going to try and bounce it to the near side. Finds a good bit of running room up ahead to the 37. Seven-yard gain on first down for the Eagles.
That official and that towel he's got is not going to last very long.
No. Keep it on the ground. Cordova again takes a big hit right at the line of scrimmage. The sophomore Adam White coming down the line and putting a big hit on Cordova on 2nd down. And boy, with the way this weather is going, you'd love to see a couple of those fumbles pop loose.
Oh, this right here could happen so fast. That wet football guy trying to hold on to it and come in there and put a helmet on it and pop it loose.
3rd down and 3. Now they're going to motion Cordova out of the backfield. Empty backfield look and a designed quarterback keeper for Brown. He's met at the line, and he's going to be driven backwards. Ortegon and Luke Webb meet Brown at the line of scrimmage and drop him.
That's going to force them to punt.
4th down and 1, and something we haven't seen Atascocita do too often on 4th and short. They're going to punt it. Great job by Ortegon, fighting off the block and getting to Zion Brown.
Yeah, and I think they're going to back Smith up a little bit. A whole lot, as a matter of fact.
Hayden Smith back at his own 10-yard line.
He's trying to fill. He's going to have to fill this thing looking straight up into this rain and wind. It's not easy.
Deer Park trying to come with the pressure. That ball going to take an Atascocita roll all the way inside the 20 and inside the 10. What a punt and what a roll for the Eagles.
They got lucky on that one because that was not a good punt when it left his foot, but he just got a great roll, and it was hit. It landed over in no man's land. Nobody was there. Smith was over toward the middle part of the field and just couldn't get over to field it.
I think that ball initially hit at probably the 40-yard line?
At least the 40, yeah. Wow, they got a huge roll out of that.
Just over a minute left in the 3rd.
I guarantee you this Deer Park offense is going to be happy to be able to turn around and be going the other direction in just a minute.
First down and 10. Keep it on the ground. Canales straight ahead. And once again, not much there on first down. Just a 2-yard pickup on first down, and that's really been the story for Deer Park throughout the course of the ball game. Is they've been unable to stay on schedule on downs and fallen behind so quickly on first and second down. Second down and 8. Keep it on the ground with Canales, trying to get a push from his offensive line. He's driven backwards, but that will be at least the final play of the third quarter, and that might have been all Deer Park was looking for, as they were pinned so far deep with not a whole lot of time left in that third. Now they can flip it and have the wind at their back to open up the fourth.
Well, here we go. Let's see what happens.
So at the break of the third quarter, Atascocita able to open up their largest lead of the night. With just 12 minutes left to go, Deer Park trails Atascocita 27-7. Back with the fourth quarter after this.
You show great promise. And with a Promise at San Jack Scholarship, you can reach your goals debt-free. Promise is money to help cover the cost of tuition and books at San Jacinto College. It's available to graduating seniors living in the San Jacinto College taxing district, regardless of your GPA or income. Get your credential tuition free. Apply to be a Promise Scholar today. Visit our website for more information.
Welcome back to a soggy, rainy Abshire Stadium here on this Friday night. We started about an hour later than the scheduled kickoff due to the cold front that was passing through, bringing some lightning along with it. The good news is the lightning is gone.
Yes.
Now the rain has returned. Deer Park and Atascocita in the bi-district round. Fourth time that these two have met since 2016 in the playoffs, with the Eagles taking all three previous matchups. Third down and 6 for Deer Park, pinned deep in their own part of the field at their own 10-yard line. Robles going to roll the pocket on third down. Fires deep downfield. It's going to be in and out of the hands and should have been picked off.
We dodged a bullet right there.
Javante Himes had that one read, had it cut perfectly, and it just goes in and out of the hands of the defensive back, and that'll be fourth down.
Yeah, Deer Park very, very fortunate that ball wasn't picked off and possibly even scored. That was just not a well-thrown ball at all.
And Sanchez going to be punting from about 4 yards deep in his own end zone with Conley for the Eagles back, standing at midfield. Low snap. Good job by Sanchez to field the ground ball. He does kick it away. Conley from the 48 starts right. He's got a lot of running room down to 35-30, picking up blocks and taken down, staying on his feet, cutting back towards the middle of the field. Conley inside the 20. Conley all the way to the near corner for the Eagles touchdown.
He just got over there to the far sideline, got on the edge. I think our guys thought he was going to go on out of bounds. He didn't. He just pulled up and then broke it back toward the center of field and came back to the near side, and he had a wall of blockers in front of him and no Deer Park guys anywhere close to make a tackle.
Don't know how he stayed in bounds
on
that far sideline, but he stopped
on a dime.
Cut all the way back to the middle of the field, and when he made that cut, it was pretty much a wrap. Conley with the 48-yard punt return. Whistles come in on the extra point.
Well, and they start clearing folks on both sides. I'm not sure what's going on right here.
Officials having a long talk.
Yeah, everything. I mean, the flags went up and then.
Flag right at their feet, right there about the 9-yard line.
Here we go. Let's see what we're going to get.
Prior to the timeout, substitution infraction, 12 players on the field on the offense. 5-yard penalty will be the try down.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
If that's what you say.
That was a long talk for just a substitution infraction like that. I guess the discussion was whether it occurred before the timeout or not. So they're going to mark off 5 for this extra point coming up. So Lee to hold. 42 on for the extra point. He's got a field goal tonight. Extra point up and through. They're going to flag. They're actually no good.
No good.
But they're going to get another crack at it as Batista had jumped well offsides.
Offsides on the defense.
I was hoping they weren't going to see that.
You see the return by Conley just a few moments ago. Starting right, getting by defenders.
Now watch him stop here in just a second, right?
Yeah. And then once he made this cut, it was a wrap. Following blockers and all the way in. Great return by the defensive back. You know, if I'm Conley, I'd show that tape to the offensive coach and say, I can do both.
Yeah.
I might be a defensive back, but put me in on offense, I can do some things. So another try at the extra point here. This time, Atascocita able to boot it through. So after a long delay, following the touchdown from Conley, Eagles make it 34-7. 11:32 left to go in this one.
Let's see if Deer Park maybe can get a good return right here and then maybe see if they can create a little something special. Try to get on the board again.
This was a tie game at 7 apiece late in the first quarter. Eagles have rattled off 27 unanswered points since then.
Well, this weather has put a lot of fans in the cars.
Sure has. Short kick. Fair catch going to be signaled for and made by Deer Park. Like Ethan Chavez, sophomore defensive back, the one getting underneath that one. And so this offense, with the wind at their back, try and claw their way back in this with just over 11 minutes to go. And Deer Park, they've been so reliant on the running game throughout this season and
just cannot get it going.
Eagles have shut that down completely. 1st and 10 for Deer Park at their own 31. Play action. Going to go deep downfield. Pass intended for King Phillips one-on-one, but overthrew him. Campbell one-on-one in coverage for the Eagles there. Been a quiet night for King Phillips. Second and 10. Deer Park going with an empty backfield look. Phillips and Mendoza split out top of your screen. Robles, though, looking right. Now breaks the pocket, throws on the run, just lofts it out of bounds into the Eagles bench. And Deer Park quickly, just like that, looking at a 3rd down and 10. Winner of this matchup taking on the winner of Clear Springs and A-Leaf Taylor. Last time we saw Chargers were well in control over there. Deer Park, 3rd down and 10, trying to keep the drive alive. Atascocita comes with pressure, fake the reverse. Pass is going to be complete by Canales, but just a 1-yard gain following the little reverse pass. Or fake reverse pass, rather.
And just like that, Deer Park's in a punting situation. And this is where it gets really, really tough when you're playing a team as good as Atascocita. Just can't get anything going, and you just keep giving them the ball back.
So they're going to have to punt it away. Back to Conley, who just returned one for a touchdown. Sanchez.
Oh, there's a flag for
Good
sure.
looking kick. And Deer Park going to down it at about the 32-yard line, but like we said, a flag thrown back.
That's going to be a first down, I think.
Around the kicker as Sanchez took a hit. And another Eagle player down.
He'll be all right. I saw what happened.
And that's the nose guard. Number 75, 5'7", 305 listed on the roster. And he's up on his feet, shaking it off.
Yeah, he's getting up now, shaking off. Sometimes it can be a rough sport.
We're going to check the flag. And just running into the kicker, so no roughing. Deer Park going to elect to re-kick. Going to walk off 5, and Deer Park, or maybe they think about going for it. I think that's what they're going to do. Robles and the offense back out.
Wow.
So it's going to be 4th down and 4 for Deer Park. One final gasp from their own 37. Empty look, Robles to throw. Pass is going to be out of the reach of May, who would have had enough for the first down had Robles been able to get it to him, but Eagles bring pressure. It affects the throw from Robles, and Deer Park going to turn it over after the 4th down.
Yeah, he had all the yardage that he needed. We just couldn't, and I'm not really sure why we couldn't get it there, but just could not get the pass there. And
Eagles now with a short field. Take over at the Deer Park 37-yard line. Zion Brown still in at quarterback. Lee motions into the backfield. Fake the give to him. Another little RPO. Pass is going to be complete to Gill. Off the misdirection. He breaks through a tackle, taking it down inside the 20 before being bumped out. And Deer Park, they've done a nice job defensively against that little RPO, and that's really the first time that they've been burned by it.
Yep. Yeah, they have. They've done a really good job for the most part not defending that. The biggest thing is even if they make the pass, they make the tackle immediately. And that didn't happen there.
Pickup of 24. Handed off to Cordova. He's met right at the line of scrimmage. Demetrio with his hands in there trying to strip that ball loose. But there you see Cordova, both hands on the football, not letting that one slip out. Ball marked to the Deer Park 12, 2nd and 9. Just a 1-yard gain there by Cordova. Brown motions Montgomery across. And more whistles come in and more flags being thrown.
And that stops all that, doesn't it? False start.
So with a win by Atascocita here, that would complete the sweep for District 21 6A. Mentioned North Shore rolling past Dobie last night, 49-3, and then Summer Creek tonight blows out South Houston 72-7. C.E. King put 70 on the board on Channelview. 70-14 the final there. Second down and 14 for Atascocita at the Deer Park 17. Little double pump going towards the end zone. Gill has a step, works his way back towards the ball, but incomplete and underthrown. Martinez matched up in coverage. I think the most surprising of those is C.E. King winning by such a huge margin over Channel.
I was thinking that very thing. Yeah, that's a surprise to me, to be that big of a difference.
Third down and 14 for Atascocita here. Straight handoff for Cordova. Works his way back towards the middle of the field, falling forward down inside the 10. They're actually going to mark him at the 10.
I tell you what, Cordova, I'm giving this guy some credit. He's got a huge offensive line. I get that. But that guy will just find the smallest seam and just slip right through it.
And that's what's so crazy to think about is he's the backup running back.
Yeah.
Eagles without Torrey Blaylock, the sophomore running back, their starter tonight. Fourth down and 7. Eagles staying out on the field, looking for the KO punch. Going fade route. Corner of the end zone, incomplete, overthrew Slaughter. And a good job by Chavez shutting that one down, and Deer Park going to take over following the fourth down stop.
And again, here we go. It's kind of been this all night. There's times on fourth down, we've made some fourth down plays,
8:37 left,
but we just haven't been able to get it going offensively enough to be able to stay close.
First down and 10. Deer Park starting this one deep in their own half of the field. Little play action pass complete to McBride. Well, this is an Atascocita team that has only given up 91 points all year.
Well, you can see why.
They've got 4 shutouts on the season. 7 times they've held opponents to 8 points or less. Most points they gave up came in the loss against Katy when they gave up 35. And even then they were hanging with the Tigers, lost by just 7. Second and 7 for Deer Park from their own 13. Stretch play for Canales. He's trying to keep his feet moving. And Atascocita finally able to push him backwards. Takes it up ahead to about the 15. And whether it's up the middle or trying to get a stretch play going, this running game has been clamped down by this defense. Third down and 5. Play action. Robles taking a deep drop. Airing it deep downfield. Fighting back towards the football and going incomplete. Looking for King Phillips up near midfield. Conley nearly had himself an interception. The Deer Park going to go 3 plays and out. Give you kind of an idea of what Atascocita has done this year. They opened up the year with a 37-0 win over Dickinson. Dickinson just beat Pearland in the opening round by 2 touchdowns. So that's Gators going 2 rounds deep at least. And Atascocita blanked them. High short kick here. It's going to take a Deer Park roll up past midfield. And it's going to head out of bounds right at the 40.
Got a little extra out of that I wouldn't expect them to get.
Atascocita, like we said, opened up against Dickinson, their other non-district game, losing to Katy 35-28. Played the second-ranked team in the state out of Nevada, Liberty, and beat them 45-8. Then open up district play, dominated Kingwood, rolled by Beaumont Westbrook 50-7. Then had back-to-back shutout wins over Beaumont United and Humble, 38-0 and 58-0. First down, new quarterback in, and that ball's picked off. Adam White trying to stiff arm a defender, and Deer Park gets a turnover. Adam White on his first interception this season. Reading that play all the way, undercut the block.
Well, Atascocita brings in number 17, Nolan Baird, to be the quarterback. And he just completely underthrew that pass.
Just never saw White. Deer Park able to flip the field after the turnover. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 16.
Got an opportunity to put some points on the board here.
Two tight ends stacked to the right side. Now they're going to motion McBride across. Fake the give. Quick throw. Pass caught by Hayden Smith. Takes a shot. Down at about the 10, but about a 6-yard pickup on Hayden Smith's reception there. Coming up on the halfway point of the fourth quarter. Quick little hitch route. Takes a big hit from Hayes, and number 7 has been all over the place tonight for the Eagles. 2nd down and 4, offset heavy look. They go play action again. Robles with time goes towards the end zone, and it's going to be picked off in the end zone. It's Hayes. Brings it back the other way, stays on his feet. Hayes down the near sideline, crossing midfield. One man to beat at the 30, cuts back, and going to be brought down by Canales at about the 25. Robles and the offense give it right back.
Yeah, just really no place for him to throw that ball, and just that quick, everything flips right back around to Atascocita, and they've got it back on the Deer Park 25.
So both teams exchange a turnover, and at the end of it, Atascocita's got it 1st and 10 at the Deer Park 25. They're going to keep it on the ground. Montgomery gets his first carry tonight. 200-pound junior running back picks up a couple.
Brings up 2nd down.
Baird staying in at quarterback following that interception on the last drive. Motions a man across. Little counter play for Montgomery along the right side. Finds a hole to squeeze through and keeps his feet moving ahead for the 1st down. Ball spotted at the Deer Park 14. Keep it on the ground with Montgomery. Another little counter play along the right side. Luke Webb meets him at the line of scrimmage and able to wrestle him down after another short gain.
Well, I tell you, this weather will just not go away for these guys to finish out this football game. That wind continues to blow, and that rain continues to fall.
Continues to pass through here. That interception by White a few moments ago, the 10th overall by the Deer Park defense this year. It's the most that I can remember in
a long time.
In a long time. Handed off Montgomery. Big hole up the middle. And Montgomery puts this one to bed.
Well, I tell you what, these running backs for Atascocita, they're very patient. They let that big offensive line work for them and just kind of create and open that hole. I mean, it doesn't happen immediately, but they wait just long enough because those guys are big enough. They're going to move that defensive player out of the way, and they're patient, and they do, and then, man, they hit that seam, and they're gone.
So points off the turnover. The interception by Hayes is the extra point. Up and through to make it 41-7. The interception by Hayes, capped off by the touchdown run by Montgomery. And Atascocita now 34 unanswered points here, going all the way back to the first quarter when this was a tie game at 7.
Well, had an opportunity to try to get some points on the board, and just a short pass there with a huge interception return. Didn't go back for the touchdown, but flipped the field back for Atascocita, and they were able to punch it in right there.
Yeah, Robles just never saw Hayes lurking. He was in the end zone waiting on that crossing route to make its way across the field, and Robles throwing it right to him. This ball going to land in no man's land before being taken by Hayden Smith on a hop, trying to dance by a couple of tacklers before taking it up to the 27. And with 4:16 to go, Deer Park offense going to head back out. 6 seniors on this offense. 3 along the offensive line. Of course, Canales, 3-year starter, handed off to Hayden Smith on first down. Tries to get the corner. He's going to take a hit as he goes out of bounds. Might have even lost a yard. And Smith a little bit slow to get up. But Hayden Smith, a junior. King Phillips, a junior. Gregory, who we have not seen tonight, also a junior. Clayton McBride has emerged as team's leading tight end, also a junior, as more rain just pounded here in Deer Park.
Yeah, there's another huge sale coming in right now. But you're right there. We got a lot of juniors on this team, with a team that's had a lot of success this year. Came in here with a 9-1 record. They've got a lot they can continue to build on. Yeah, you're losing some senior leadership, but you've got, like you've been calling out, you've got a good group of juniors back there. Landon Kieselhorst showing you some talent at the quarterback position.
Yeah, McAdams and Kieselhorst, that'll be...
McAdams, yeah, I definitely don't want to leave him out of the conversation.
Battle during the offseason.
Yeah, so, I mean, you got a couple of guys right there. So, again, good things that can still take place for Deer Park next year as they, get ready to look at what happened this year. And, hey, but nothing to hang your head about as you start to wrap up this season, because I tell you what, to go 9-1 in any district, in any sport, that's an accomplishment. And one you should be proud of.
Yeah, and what a senior class that this is. So many 3-year starters, guys like Dino Demetrio, of course, missed a lot of last year with the knee injury, but he's been a heavy starter since being a sophomore. Same with Tootie Gustav. 9 career picks going back. He started as a sophomore. Of course, Mo Canales, we talked about, he over 2,500 yards on the ground for his career. And then this offensive line, seniors like Wiley Sills, Mark Gonzalez. As Hayden Smith still down along the far sideline. So 4:08 to go. Timeout on the field. We're going to take one with them. Watch a Deer Park football on the Deer Network. Back after this.
Vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first every day.
It's time for personal injury attorney David Garcia to give back to the town he grew up in.
Now open in Deer Park, I'm here to represent you.
This Saturday, while you watch the game, we're watching the grill. Order through the Jersey Mike's app for free Saturday delivery, unless you're going to miss seeing this. Introducing free Saturday delivery. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
In 1928, Shell moved to Deer Park and started operations the next year. This was the beginning of a lifelong partnership. Over the decades, the site and community have grown together and stepped up to the challenge time and again. Today, Shell Chemicals proudly produces the building blocks to transform our modern world. They give us the clothes we wear and the gadgets we enjoy. As our employees give back to the community, products made with chemicals care for us too. They help us see better and improve hygiene. Our site creates jobs and helps bring the community together, while chemical building blocks keep us connected, both virtually, physically, and inside our homes. Chemicals help make our world better, beginning right here in Deer Park, the birthplace of Texas.
The Deer Park Education Foundation, in partnership with the Deer Park School District, is proud to support the DPISD Book Bus program. The bus will make stops throughout the community to distribute books and keep students reading all year long. We hope to encourage both love and passion for reading in even the youngest of our students. Check out the district's website to find out where the book bus will be stopping next.
And go Deer!
Community First DR is open 24/7 with little to no wait time. Our friendly medical team is standing by waiting to provide you concierge level medical care. Caring for our Deer Park athletes is one of our top priorities. Community First DR is conveniently located on Highway 225 and East Boulevard. Community First DR is committed to putting your health, your community, and you first every day.
Okay, so take this right. Now pull into that parking space. Now put the car in park. Great, thanks so much. It's my lunch break.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Order now at Wingstop in Deer Park, 7730 Spencer Highway.
I'm a proud Deer Park High alum, class of 2002. I grew up with Coach Flynn. We played baseball together. Now, I'm an attorney in Houston, fighting to make our community safer. We've recovered hundreds of millions for injured people, from car wrecks to refinery accidents. Deer Park prepared me for the challenges I face today. And when you need help, I'm prepared.
Getting back to action here in just a few moments as they were treating Hayden Smith along that far sideline. And obviously we'll be thinking about him as they had to cart him off. Second down and 10. As we get back to action here, Robles. Little play action pass goes off the hands of King Phillips.
Yeah, just couldn't quite pull that one in there. 4:03 to go. 41-7. Atascocita leads Deer Park. And you said it earlier, my friend, a soggy night. Man, this has been a wet one.
And more on the way from the looks of it.
Yeah. And the temperature continues to drop as well. It's about 52 out there now.
Oof. Third down and 10. Deer Park just going to run this one straight ahead. Short gain up ahead to the 30 is Atascocita. They have just put the clamps on Canales tonight. He has had a long of 8. And that's about it. Deer Park going to punt it away on 4th down and 7 with 3.5 to go. Snap mishandled by Sanchez. It's blocked by Atascocita, and the Eagles going to jump on the loose ball back inside the Deer Park red zone at the 15. Special teams, especially here in this fourth quarter, have burned Deer Park.
Been a rough sled for special teams, that's for sure.
Deer Park with just 144 yards of offense tonight, averaging less than 3 yards per play. Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the Deer 14. And a new quarterback in, number 30. Again, another player not listed on our roster, but the straight handoff and one play, touchdown, Atascocita. Number 40, I think these are just a lot of call-ups from the JV and sophomore teams. They're not even listed on our roster.
Yeah. One thing about Atascocita over there, they got lots and lots of athletes over there, and they just keep reloading. And right now, they've got an opportunity to put some kids on the field and let them play.
Extra point up and good. 48-7. Atascocita went 11-3 last year. Made it to the region final where they met back up with a familiar opponent, their district rival, North Shore. And the Mustangs got by the Eagles 44-20. They've had a hard time getting over that North Shore hump in the playoffs.
That is their Achilles heel right there. It's that team over there right next to them called North Shore, and that is their troubled child.
Mustangs eliminated the Eagles in 2019 as well in the region final. 76-49. Furthest that Atascocita has made it, though, they have won the region, made it to the state semifinals in 2016. Lost to Lake Travis. But still without a state championship to their name. And a high, short kick. Fair catch made by Ethan Chavez, and just 3:09 left. Atascocita ranked number 8 in the state coming into tonight's game. Ball spotted at the 27. Robles taking the snap and just a handoff along the left side by Canales, and this Atascocita defense just continues to fly around as they've started to work in some of their backups as well.
Yeah, those guys that are coming in as backups, they're coming in to play with a lot of intensity too, so don't think they're going to back off any.
We just saw it on that last offensive drive.
Yeah, exactly.
Number 40, he hit the hole. He was already up to full speed when he hit that touchdown run a few moments ago. Second down and 12 as Canales loses a couple. And the snap gets by Robles. He's just going to jump on it back at the 17. And everything going wrong for Deer Park here in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, the wheels have fallen off the bus, if you will.
And just like that, Deer Park facing a 3rd down and 20. Little fake the jet sweep, and a keeper up the middle, picks up 3. Robles on a short gain, and Deer Park 3 plays and out, going to send out the punting unit. And for the 8th straight time is another low snap. Sanchez does a good job to get rid of this one, though.
I really don't know how he got that thing off, to be honest with you, but
Takes
he did.
a great Deer Park roll inside the 30.
Okay, that feels a little better. With 1:09 to go in the game.
Going to be the 8th consecutive time Deer Park going to be bounced in the by-district round. Last time they won a playoff game came back in 2012. Deer knocked off Pearland 24-10. But since then, 2013 and 14 lost to Pearland in the opening round. 2016, we mentioned Atascocita. Then in 2017, it was North Shore. 2019, Atascocita. 2020, North Shore. 2021, Atascocita. And now here in 2022 as well. Run by number 30 and just taking defenders with him, bouncing off tacklers, and a
Lots of flags.
Back of the 19. And if you're coached up, that is one area that you are definitely going to be focusing on going into the area round.
Yeah, absolutely. They have. You're right. They have to figure out a way to clean up their penalties. They gave up way too many 15-yard penalties tonight. And when they start placing somebody like a North Shore again, those types of things, they will not be able to have those types of penalties and expect to come out victorious.
Yeah, really extended several Deer Park drives and kept Deer Park around for as long as they were. 1st and 15 following the penalty. Handed off, number 40, wrapped up in the backfield. Gets by the reach of Demetrio, but Demetrio right back on his feet and going to try and clean up that tackle. But a great run, fighting off the tacklers up ahead to the 25 as it comes pouring in now. It is really coming down.
Yeah, it's fixed to get. I know I keep saying it because I keep watching the radar. It's fixed to get even worse. This last 25 seconds can't run off the clock fast enough for everybody in this stadium.
Atascocita just one snap away. And he'll take a kneel down. And that is going to wrap up this one here in the by-district round. Deer Park once again falls to Atascocita, 48-7 the final score. Eagles going to take on Clear Springs in the area round, and for Deer Park, their season comes to an end, and we talked about it earlier, just what a great senior class that this is. Went out with a overall 9-2 record, one of the best in recent years for Deer Park.
Absolutely, and absolutely nothing for them to hang their hat about. We knew coming in this ball game it was going to be really, really tough to pull it out, but I think you build on what you had this year, which was that 9-2 record that you had, an opportunity to go 10-0 through the whole season before the playoffs. Hey, just keep building on that. Great job of coaching by Coach Flynn and his staff. Just fell short, but I tell you what, something to build on and continue to build this good program here at Deer Park High School.
And each and every year that Coach Flynn has been here, they have improved on almost every facet. We talked about the offense and what they've done over the course of the year, but we looked at defensive numbers from his first year in 2018. They gave up almost 400 points throughout the course of the year. And then coming into tonight, I think they'd given up around 160. So you can add 40 to that. So you're cutting that in half from just 5 years ago. And this defense, like we talked about, one of the best, definitely the best since Coach Flynn has been here. And that's all you can ask for if your coach is just continuing to improve. Just whether it's incremental, as long as you're going up, you're making progress.
Absolutely. And again, you never know when that whatever it all is, it all comes together and clicks and breaks, and you get a by-district ball game and you win that. So, yep, you're right. All you can work on is trying to improve each and every year.
Well, as always, we appreciate you, whether you listen to us, whether you watched us, whether you put up with us for all of 22. We always appreciate it. Tim, it always flies by.
It flies so fast. I cannot believe that this is our last game. But, man, Mason, once again, buddy, I enjoy doing this with you. Ton of fun. And I guess we can look forward to basketball season now.
I guess so. We'll have to work that out with the boss, see what they want to do. And then if not, we'll certainly see you for baseball or softball season in the spring. But hopefully we'll see you in just a few weeks, maybe do some basketball. But as always, thank you for watching. It's Deer Park Football on the Deer Network. Signing off here for Tim Culp and everybody at the Deer Network. I'm Mason Pratt. Have a fantastic holidays. We will see you for perhaps basketball season. Deer Park, their season comes to an end tonight, 48-7, as they lose to Atascocita in the by-district round. Good night, everybody.